I'm Pac-Man. The ghosts have stolen all the golden fruit and freed Spooky. Repack is just packed with fun. Pac-Man World 2 Repack is the adventure you've been waiting for. Pac-Man World 2 Repack. Available September 26, 2025.
We are so live, and the mic is actually working. Amazing. Let's see what we can expect for this showcase here. Who the hell is Hideo Kojima? Let me show you. Who is this guy? Snug Boy? Oh my god! Actually, my chat is actually showing. What the fuck? Snug, you don't understand. Yesterday, I was going through it. I was trying to troubleshoot my chat for like 20 minutes of the Undertale thing I was doing. Shut the fuck up, Stream Elements. It was all Stream Elements' fault, by the way. That's what I use for my chat. Let me fix it, because now I have my ugly chat. Let me get my good one. Let's get it here. I think I only have my ugly chat. Huh? Okay, this'll do. How does it look if I... Hold on. Let's throw it up here for a second. Let's go here. Okay, where's my ugly ass chat? Where's it at? Is it this? There it is. This'll have to do. Because the chat that I like, it's not working. So, let's do that. How you doing, Stuck? How's your day going? We'll figure this out as we go. So, I really don't know what to expect for this stream. The only things I'm expecting are OD, which is that horror game that we saw like with the weird faces. I don't know what that was about. I don't think anybody does. Keep forgetting I'm sharing my whole desktop. Let me close this. My royalty-free Nintendo music here. Let's go to that stream. Let's go to Beyond the Strand. Hopefully it should be up. Okay, looks like it is. But yeah, all we know so far is that he's working on OD, which is that game with Jordan Peele. And then there's also Fizzant, which I'm guessing is going to come out after
When you decide
he's gonna come out OD. Come out after OD. Because he announced that afterwards, and it was only like a month after, but I'm thinking he's focusing on OD. He wants to make something different.
Let the games begin.
That's what I'm thinking.
Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay, let me go live here. There we go. But yeah, at least I got some chat going. It's not my preferred one, but this will do. Besides that, I was just editing like for 4 hours straight on the Ninja Gaiden 2 video. Thankfully it's going a lot better now. The hard part with that was I was trying out a new method for recording gameplay, and I think I just made it harder for myself. Before, what I would do is just like record clips straight from PlayStation. But what I was doing with Ninja Gaiden 2 was I was doing a screen recorder, and I was kind of taking notes in OBS as I was playing, like, okay, at 50 minutes this happened, at an hour this happens, and it's just like, first of all, the file size is huge because you have to record the whole thing, not just clips. Second of all, you have to put that into DaVinci, and then DaVinci will shit itself because the file size is so huge. And then third of all, you have to render all those clips that you kind of verbally said out loud. So it's definitely not as optimal as I thought. It is good for getting the gameplay clips for the video because I just label all of them as to what I can show in the video. But going through that process for the first time and actually making those clips is, I think I just created more work for myself, but you live and you learn, so. Now I know. I'll just go back to my previous method. At the very least, this video will still be coming out at the end of the month, which is always my goal. Have one video a month. Let's see how long we can stick to that. Let's see what the chat is saying, though. Hardman A. Okay, well, I don't know. This is also pretty interesting because I don't think we've ever gotten like a informational stream from Kojima Productions. This is not a thing that they do. They don't do stuff like Nintendo Directs, even Capcom presents, like, you know, individual studios will have their own thing, but... And what makes them different is that they're not a publisher, they're just a developer. So I guess they just don't have as much to show as like a whole publisher would, so that makes sense. But actually, I think before we start, I am curious in checking out the, because I haven't seen them in some time, the Fizzent trailer. I think the last time I saw this was like...
And now here with me today is visionary game creator and founder.
I want to say around South by Southwest or something.
Kojima-san. Hi, welcome. Today, I'm excited to announce that together, as part of the PlayStation and Kojima Productions partnership, Hideo is going to take us on an exciting new adventure. One that I've been encouraging him to reinvent for years.
はい、全く新しいオリジナルの IP になります。新世代のアクションエスピオナージゲームです。準備は始めてますけども、デストランディング2の後に本格的にKojimaプロダクションで制作にかかります。ソニーさんとは、ほぼ30年にわたりエスピオナージものを一緒に育ててきたという強い経験もあります。またソニーさんは、ゲームだけではなく音楽も映画もされています。間違いなく強力なコラボレーションになるはずです。
So, okay, this reminds me that he's also making OD under Microsoft. Like, Microsoft is the publisher for that one. I don't want to buy a Series X.
A new action espionage game by Hideo Kojima. This is one of my favorite genres.
I've actually only gotten into Xbox like much later in life. I got my first Xbox console a year ago. I got the 360. Just to try out Halo, because I didn't grow up with Halo.
最先端のテクノロジーと世界中の才能を集結して作る予定です。もちろんインタラクティブなゲームなんですけども、ルック、物語、テーマ、キャスト、演技、ファッション、サウンド、どれをとっても同時に映画でもあるようなものです。本作で映画とゲームの壁を越えたいと思っています。
We're all really excited about this project, and we will fully support you with the latest innovations.
Concept art for OD and new logo. I hope they show at least a little bit more than that. God, I need to fix chat now. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, this ought to do it. Sorry, I'm still figuring out this mess from yesterday. This will have to do for now. Let's go like that. And let's go like so. So let me check out the OD trailer then. That was the one where it's like, dude, what even is this game? Let's see here.
Zero helps me take my business.
Or actually, wasn't Jordan Peele on stage for this? I guess we'll just check out the trailer. Okay. I was trying to see if they had like the full presentation, but.
The hungry purple dinosaur ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale.
I don't even know what I was trying to get out of this trailer. I don't know why I came here, but let's see what we can extract from this.
The hungry purple dinosaur ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale, and started venting and quacking.
Why do they look so? They look so sad. And then there's this guy.
Purple dinosaurs ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything out of this. Let me check the comments.
And quacking.
Okay, this is what I was trying to remember. There was like something specific. I remember people talking about this back during the Game Awards. The dialogue that they're reciting is a sentence called a phonetic pangram. It's a sentence or phrase that contains all the letters and phonetic sounds of the alphabet at least once. I think it's like that one saying where it's like, the hungry fox jumped over or whatever. Forget the exact phrase, but you know what I mean. This is what it's like when I crash. This was me on stream yesterday, dude, when I was trying to figure out what was going wrong. So crazy. There's letters hidden in the old man's mouth. You can see it at... This is insane. The letter A, and throughout the video, the word Atami is formed, which is a city in this prefecture in Japan. When read separately, the kanji that make up the name Shizuoka can be translated as silent. No way! Wait, is this... Snug, you read Japanese, right? Like, is this... You can read Japanese. Is this legit? You know kanji, I guess, right? There's like different alphabets. He's not even wrong. He's not reaching too hard. Many other people have noticed this too. That's so crazy. What a crazy coincidence too, because this is like, dude, this stream that he's doing, this is the week that Silent Hill F is coming out. I ordered that game. It's coming in on Thursday. Really curious to see what... I mean, he's already like shooting the shit with Solid Snake in Death Stranding 2. With that whole situation, so let's see.
Any questions?
Could be a copyright infringement in the making, like this live stream will be. I know for a fact. Once I'm done with this, YouTube is gonna hate this.
Aren't you in the Hall of Fame?
And didn't you live in space?
What's in your wallet?
To the ship! I'm not scared. Lead the way, somebody else.
I was also thinking of playing Death Stranding 2, but I was just so busy with editing today. I was thinking of getting it set up, but then I have to get my PS5, I have to get Elgato ready, which I'm gonna have to do for Silent Hill F, because I got that on PlayStation. But yeah. I think for the next video I'm gonna make after Ninja Gaiden 2 is definitely gonna be not Ninja Gaiden 3. Because I've heard Ninja Gaiden 3 is pretty mid. I'm gonna play it, but I'm probably just gonna stream it. Let me go here. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna stream it because I also want to stream a bunch of other games. I'm gonna do the Undertale Pacifist run. I'm gonna do what's it called? The one after that, the all 3 playthroughs, Silent Hill F, and then I'm definitely gonna play Ninja Gaiden 4. So that's a lot of stuff. I don't think I'm gonna make a video on Ninja Gaiden 4. I don't think so. Because I feel like I'm realizing with content creation, I really want to make videos that I'm passionate about, and it's Ninja Gaiden 2 was kind of pushing it for me. I was like, I have enough to say, but I know I'm gonna crash out if I just make a video on 3. I feel like I'm going into 3 with like tempered expectations. So I want to get back to making videos about games that I really am passionate about, or even just concepts. Like the next video I'm thinking I'm gonna make is definitely the one about video game artists and video game art, because that's something I've always loved since childhood. I'm gonna go through like art I loved as a kid, you know, looking at manuals, PS2 manuals as a kid, DS manuals, then to like artists that I really fuck with now. Like I got, hold on, before the stream starts, let me grab this. I don't think I showed this yet. Got this whole ass. See if that can show up on the camera. Yoji Shinkawa signed, hand signed Death Stranding 2 art because I am financially irresponsible. But this is sick. So yeah, like I'm definitely gonna include Shinkawa in the video. He's like probably my favorite illustrator ever. He's so sick. What's up, Gruage? I think it's starting right now, right? How you doing, Gruage? I finished Undertale last night. That was insane. Fucking crazy game. Wait, someone in chat is saying Deltarune tomorrow? Chat, is that real? That real, chat? I was talking to a coworker today because he saw on Discord that said I was playing Undertale. He's like, yo, you played that? And then he was telling me like he's gonna wait like until I think 2027 is when the last Deltarune part is scheduled for release. I could be wrong, but that's what he told me. Yeah, I really fuck with the Gruage. I really fuck with that game. Ending of the game was insane. And I'm so glad I don't know any spoilers. The only spoiler I know from the other playthroughs is like you fight Sans, but is that really a spoiler? I don't think so. Everybody knows that. And sorry, now that chat is actually working, I'm gonna have to finagle it, if that's a word, more than I'd like to, but just make sure it looks okay at the very least. Passable. What's up, Zephyr? That's a Deltarune in joke. Oh, okay. So now I'm part of the gang, right? I'm part of the community. We used to say that when we got no Deltarune news. Kojima, give me OD for PlayStation's cloud streaming service. Is it really a cloud-based game? Interesting. I did not know that. I hope the infrastructure is there for cloud gaming because, yeah, I haven't heard great things. I never tried it myself, to be fair, but definitely a cool concept. I mean, if Kojima, if there's anybody that can pull that off, it would be Kojima. I would hope so. He's always doing crazy shit that has worked out, at least for me. This man is late, dude. He's a minute late. That guy always keeps us waiting. There, yeah, there it is. But speaking on Deltarune, I'm definitely gonna see how I feel about playing it, because I got all those different playthroughs to go through. So I might end up waiting a few years, like my coworker, on that too. Like maybe I'll just wait until it's fully released. Because there have been some things where I wait for them in parts, and I end up not being super engaged with them because they take too long. And it's not even because like I get detached from it. It's just the nature of it being like so long in between releases. I'm just kind of focused on different things, so it's harder for me to get back to it. So I really want to like binge Deltarune. How long is each part, by the way? I have no idea. Death Stranding, Code Veronica. The Resident Evil fans are never letting that go. They never got their Code Veronica remake, so now they're ranting about it in Kojima streams. iPhone port. Actually, dude, a good friend of mine, like when we were going on vacation, he brought his what am I saying? Obviously he brought his iPhone, but on his iPhone, he had Death Stranding running. I was like, Death Stranding is on Apple? It's on iPhone? And he was like, yeah. And then he busts out like this controller attachment you can put your phone in the middle of. It was running really well. It didn't look as good as like on PlayStation 5 or even 4, to be honest, but just the fact that it was possible was really cool. Ooh, music is fading out, okay. And there's another timer, all right. Making sure I think my audio should be good. But imagine if we get a Pecora collab in OD. She's gonna be freaking out with her VTuber face.
Communications. Go. Range. Range is green. Weather. Weather is go. Navigation. Go. Telemetry. Go. Power. Go. Batteries. Go. Fuel. Tanks at flight level. Go. Pressurization. Go.
It's gonna be any news on the horror game. Yeah, OD. I definitely think OD is gonna come out before his second game that he previously announced, which is Fizzant. So OD is a horror game. Fizzant is the stealth espionage action game that apparently, as I just saw in the trailer, like I had a refresher. I'm gonna shut up now. Okay, but he was saying in the he was saying that, fuck, I brain farted. But basically, Fizzant is a stealth espionage action game. It's been 10 years.
皆さんこんにちは、小島です。本日付で
Dude, he looks so like emaciated back then. I remember this video. That's crazy. Yeah, it was 2015, yeah. Like, it's crazier he looked older back then because of the, I guess, stress, I'm assuming. Now he's like continuously looking like he's in his 40s for the past 20 years.
I'm back.
My only worry is that Fizzant will be MGS4 in terms of referencing the past every chance. I can see that happening because Kojima he's always been referential, but definitely in Death Stranding too. Like he was really pushing it. Their logo is so Minola. I'm not sure what that is, Gridge. I played Director's Cut earlier this year. Great game, great game. No.
Today, I'm pleased to share.
I'm never buying an
we'll
Xbox.
be working together to create
Don't do this to me,
a brand new
Kojima.
experience like we've never seen before.
こんにちは、小島秀夫です。少し時間はかかるかも
Oh,
しれ
creator
ま
of
せんが
Hellboy? I see, I see. I can see that. I've seen like a few of his illustrations. That makes sense.
皆さんに喜んでいただけるニュースをお届けしていきたいと思います。ご期待ください。
Dude, if they have public tours of his office when I go to Japan next year, holy shit, I'm geeking the fuck out, dude. I'm already planning to go to the Capcom like art exhibit, so let's see if I can go here if they have public tours. Now I'm remembering that old Microsoft Japanese presentation where they're like, Mina-san. They said Mini-san, Sarah des. This is time for more expensive bricks. I never did. Dude, Microsoft, they have like introduced all the terrible aspects of console gaming in the past 20 years. Like they brought over paid online. They had the DRM situation, Xbox One. They keep shutting down their studios that they're buying. I think they're just a terrible business, at least in terms of the video game space. I can't say I know too much about the hardware, software space. I'm sure there's some controversies there, but I'm really not a fan of Microsoft. I'm not gonna lie. It's not even to do with the games. It's not like no beef with Halo, not on any console war shit. I just don't like them as a business. Same with Nintendo. I don't really fuck with them. I'm not buying a Switch 2. Unless I would get that Metroid Prime 4 return that the same week.
Hello everyone, and thank you very much for joining us today. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us today for this Kojima Productions 10th anniversary celebration Beyond the Strand. We are honored to welcome not only everyone gathered here at Toho Cinema's Roppongi Hills, but also friends around the world who are sharing the celebration with us via YouTube, Twitch, IGN, Bilibili. I'm sorry for the late introduction. I am also one of the someone, Risa Unai. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Someone in chat said, "Where's my fine shit, Kojima?"
We look back on the 10-year journey of Kojima Productions through the opening video, and now it's time to officially begin today's program. So without further ado, let us welcome onto the stage the world-renowned game creator, director Hideo Kojima. Please.
Tower Defense Death Stranding. The YouTube chat is ridiculous.
Thank you, Kojima. Mr. Kojima-san.
Hi,
everybody.
Doesn't he look
way younger than that video we just saw?
Everyone.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, this is kind of old school.
Well, 10 years ago when I went independent, I lost everything. I had nothing. But, I had the connection with fans and people. So
this translator, by the way, that we're hearing right now, this guy's the GOAT.
And
he live translates.
Kojima Productions, and today
at every event that he's at,
we have Kojima Productions because of all of you. Usually, 10 years a company won't survive. It's only like certain percent survives, but we were able to survive the 10 years. So we want to talk about the past 10 years, but we also want to talk about the next 10 years, how we will evolve together and how Kojima Productions will face the next 10 years. So hope you enjoy.
Thank you very much.
So we got an anime, we got a movie, we got...
So we will be looking
I think there's a third thing?
On the past
and
10 years
games.
to confirm
so
where we are today and also think about what future awaits.
So everyone will be connected with me, all the future.
Yes, I'm very much looking forward to it.
This was 10 years ago.
Bro was...
it's not an office. I just kind of rented an office. So this just...
Bro really started from the bottom in 2015. That's,
and it was just basically me.
Bro.
I only had a PlayStation.
This is like the guy when he gets his first apartment. Like literally me behind me.
I just
when he gets his first apartment.
I'm quite slick.
It's so funny because I had this backdrop in the video and people thought, dude, you live like that.
No
I'm
one
like,
came. So
no, this is my room. I can't hang shit
10 years
in an
ago.
apartment. So my room is just my bed, my desk. My living room looks fucking awesome.
Yes, we have to create something like a Ludens mark. So I created with Yoji. Since we don't have any machines or PCs, so Yoji did it freehand. Yeah, it's embarrassing to look back now. Yes, we signed a deal with Sony for Death Stranding. Oh, brings back a lot of memories. Yes.
This is really old school.
We should create
This is also like the first one that they've
It takes
done.
a lot of time, so I went all around the world for the studio, like
it reminds me
30
of when
to 40 studios, and then we
Iwata
decided to
was
use
like
the
doing
engine of the
Nintendo
Guerrilla
stuff
Games
before
in
they
the
had Nintendo
Netherlands.
Directs, and it was just like him in a white room talking.
Yes, yes,
Except this is
exactly.
even more DIY.
So we were in a small room, but then I got a couple of staff, so I also rented a little bigger place in Ebisu, like a couple of rooms like this. Yeah, in a way. It's just, every time we hired a new person, we kind of rented a different room or a new room. But you can't use the hallways and stuff, it's just some rooms. So,
yeah, this is already, people are trying to like,
dude, her mic isn't on. 2016, I made the first teaser.
Yeah, they're new to this,
Was made actually here, so we couldn't make it in our small booth, so we had to use like the, the hallway or up in the rooftop. And yeah, I was in trouble with the security because we weren't supposed to use it, so we used... we used those
broke
spaces to
into
create
a
the
building
first
to get
teaser.
that Death Stranding promo picture?
And 2016,
what is this lore, dude?
May was it? We moved to Season Terrace in the Shinagawa, and we were on the 12th floor back then. And, the construction wasn't in time, but we just, put some desks and chairs there.
That looks so sad.
And here are, we need to go see the furniture too. So we need to find the lighting.
I just love that Kojima.
Look, I'm really slim.
You see this on his Instagram. He just takes the most mundane photos of everything.
Yes,
like it's just
like
him
that
sitting
chair, so
in
I
a.
still use it.
Why did he take a picture of him just sitting in two chairs? Like.
Yes.
This guy's hard drive must be insane.
Make this. This is the previous hallway.
The amount of photos.
And we were thinking of how to make the hallway, so we use a model to kind of mock, to kind of see how it looks. And then the construction started.
I guess that's how you get inspiration from things, though. The guy is like,
yeah, and we
I guess just hyper focused
went along
on
the way the constructions of
seemingly
how we should
mundane
design
things that
it.
makes them weird. Maybe that's it.
Yes. We did the teaser of Death Stranding. Yes.
Exciting time.
And then, we were checking all other stuff on the engine, but we thought that we want to team up with the Guerrilla's Decima engine, so, oh yeah, yes. It's the source code that they provided us, that box.
Oh yeah, all their games are on the Guerrilla Games Decima engine, the same one for Horizon Zero Dawn.
The construction was finished, so we did the, kitchen, the meeting rooms, and also the hallway. And we didn't have anything else. All the interviews were done in the partition in one room and stuff.
DS1 and 2 for Switch, please. No, we're not gonna start. We're not gonna start a fire hazard.
Oh, this is
right
actually
now.
on the new office, and we were able to kind of secure the full floor. And you see the mixed floor. And I don't do the studio tour all the time, but actually I happen to do maybe once a day, and I can't really work actually. But anyways,
it's a little bit too behind the scenes for me. I'm like, that's cool, man.
Yes,
it's an office. That's
cafeteria
cool.
And this room, yes. Well, if you come, we could show you this part of the room.
It's very impressive. I was very much impressed too. It's a wonderful office you have.
Thank you. Yes.
Very quickly,
Shilali on my lule till I low.
At the time of the company's founding,
Stop the stream.
I heard you encountered many hardships.
Stop the stream.
Yes, we're not on public. Usually in that building we can't go in, and I was wondering what to do. But the owner of the building was a big fan of mine, so we were able to be in that Season Terrace. And one
My
more
snake
key
is
thing
solid, and I'm
happened,
shooting strands
and I will
right now.
introduce that now.
So this is someone who supported and stood by the company.
We're not watching this anymore. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? There's some guy
to
here.
the
I don't
center
know.
of the stage.
I don't know who this guy is.
Mr. Sumita, thank you very much for being with us today. Yes, thank you. So to begin, could you share with us a little bit about the early days of the company's founding? Yes, my relationship with
pay
Mr.
Kojima's
Kojima
bills, boy.
is a rather
Why are
unique one.
we?
When
Why
I
are we
was at
meeting
the
his
bank, I was in
shareholders?
charge
What's
of one of
going
the
on?
branches, and this branch happens to be near Kojima-san's office. So the branch manager of this bank knew I was a huge fan of games, particularly knew that I was a huge fan of Mr.
Kojima's sugar
Kojima. So
daddy,
they
dude. Why?
set me up with Mr. Kojima to have lunch, and
Why are we seeing
still
this?
remember clearly this lunch meeting. It went on for over 3 hours. There were
This is just like
4
my
people
job.
with us,
This
but
is-
we
this is so
completely
corporate.
ignored them. I just spent the hours talking about games and entertainment with Mr. Kojima. Nobody could keep up with us in our conversations. But so that's how we started. And afterwards, of course, we gave loans. So thank you for your support.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
そうですね、銀行にお金を
Yes. So when we tried to borrow money from a bank, they all said no because we know you, but your company doesn't have credit. So I was wondering what to do, but Mr. Sumita helped me out on these tough times.
That's cool.
There are two things to keep in mind for bank loans.
Yeah.
One is the character of the manager of a business, and the second point is the potential of the business. Well, the character, the branch manager in charge of Mr. Kojima's company.
Guys, are you guys ready to
was a
learn
very
about
competent person,
corporate
and he had many
Japanese
conversations with them, and
financial
he
processes?
said that yes, we could trust Mr. Kojima. Trust is very important.
Well, you're gonna
for the
listen in
banking business.
whether or not you like
and
it.
at the
So
time, it just so happened.
this is how we get Metal Gear Solid 6 and Death Stranding 3. We gotta sit through
and I played all games from
the
Metal Gear
bureaucracy
1.
of Japanese
And the games clearly indicate the character
shareholders
of the person who
and
created them. And
financiers.
I was able to see that he is trustworthy and that I could connect with him. So I found no problem whatsoever with the
Gamer
character
OGs.
of the business manager.
What?
And the second point regarding business potential, Mr. Kojima had made a number of
Unskippable
games,
bank
great
war
games, and I
cutscene.
knew the next game that he would create would be another masterpiece.
Investors conference, yeah.
Well, if it wasn't
I don't know
for
why
Mr.
that's killing me.
Sumita,
That's so
Kojima Productions wouldn't, be today. I couldn't even create a credit card.
Richest Kojima fan.
I can send out an invitation for our
Thank you.
This is just so. It's so like mundane and dry that it's kind of
once
hilarious
again
to me.
become involved with Kojima Productions. Director, could you tell us more about that?
Okay. Well, he's my savior, so to say. Okay. Kojima Productions and Mitsubishi UFJ card will do a collaboration card. So thank you so
Million,
much.
oh my god.
So now I could use a credit card, thank God.
That is a very apt comparison.
About the design will be shared and announced later.
This is when you're getting the PSG one and Metal Gear Solid 1. This is when you're
when we look at
playing the
users,
escort mission in Metal Gear Solid 4. This is when you're
of goods and items, but nowadays shift
playing all of Death Stranding 1 and 2. I'm
and
just
they
kidding.
now focus on experience, consuming
Just kidding,
experience.
just kidding.
And what is experience? Entertainment. For me, what is number one? Entertainment. Of course, Mr. Kojima. So I have been dying
Credit
to
card is the
collaborate
big announcement.
with
That's
Mr.
what it seems like.
So in the second
Kojima
half
Productions.
of next year,
No way they're
we have
announcing
plan.
a credit card, dude. Don't
this
do
will
this.
enable users to
Well, what's
use
next?
the
Kojima
smartphone
Bitcoin?
app and
What's
be able
going
to
on?
use a digital card, and this will have many different game characters, sports, and for different cards, different themes will be adopted. But this is going to be the first of the card that
What is
we will
bro
be launching.
yapping about? What's
And this
going
will be
on?
collaboration with Mr. Kojima and his Kojima
You know what this
Productions.
live
So
stream
please
is
look
right
forward
now?
to that. So
This is a
many payments
Lumen live
can
stream.
be done through your smartphones,
This
and
is
you
a
can
corporate ass
accumulate
event, dude.
points.
What's
and
going on?
the points that you accumulate can be used to exchange for merchandise or other goods. One of the differences from other cards is since I'm a big fan of Mr. Kojima and Kojima Productions, the goods and merchandise for which points can be exchanged. Of course, we are currently planning for what kind of goods to be made available, but this is going to be a very exciting collaboration between Kojima Productions and Mitsubishi UFJ Nikos.
Yay,
Thank you very much. We
guys.
are very much excited. Thank you very much once again. Please give a big round of applause to Mr. Sumita.
Yeah, awesome.
And Mr. Kojima, you can finally have a card. So up to this point, we've looked back on Kojima Productions' 10 years through valuable photos and with the help of someone who played such an important role at the time of the company's founding.
Death
So Mr.
Stranding.
Kojima, I
Life ain't
understand
cheap.
that today's event, we will be
Death
looking
Stranding
back
is
on 10
amazing.
years,
That's
and
definitely going to
also
be
you
a
will be
meme.
giving us a glimpse
Death
of the
Stranding.
various projects you're currently working on.
Yeah, just
Kojima
a
social
part
credit?
of some things, but I had
Chiral
some
card.
plans when I started the studio.
Oh my
It was
God,
a
video
10-year
games.
plan, but it's going to take 20
There's a
for
video
now,
game
so
on
let's
screen,
look
guys.
at it. So when I
Or at
started
least promotional
the
material.
company,
Holy shit.
I thought that I need
Whoa.
to create a new IP, and that's 2015. So it says a spaceship built. It means the
Build a
office.
spaceship, assemble a crew,
And
install engines.
the
Router space.
astronauts are basically all the staff. And then we wanted to go out into space, meaning we need a new IP, a new title. So 2019, we had Death Stranding. But we also wanted to keep the connection between the fans, so merchandising, or we did like a fan event, or the Death Stranding event. And that was, you know, phase one in a nutshell. Okay, let's move on. We're in phase two.
Wait, he's got
from
MCU phases now?
2019 to 2025.
What's going on, the
I don't know,
Kojima-verse?
maybe a little longer, but this is the phase two. What I'm talking about is a new
Transfer to long-range
like a
spacecraft and head into
you know,
space.
we're
Oh my
changing
God,
the
these like
spaceship. So we're going out of
metaphors
the
for
solar system. We're going to
for
go
corporate
out
advancement.
even more further to other
Multi-platform
planets.
film, anime,
so
comic,
first
novelization,
is
music.
to strengthen
I mean, that hasn't happened
our
yet, though.
IP. So the director's cut or do
Here's
on
the
a
multi-platform,
multi-platform.
not the film and anime
but
part.
not just one title is, you know, enough to make a stable IP. So we made Death Stranding 2. And now, at the same time, I wanted to challenge something new. So a new title, and I might show you that later. And then we still need, of course, the connection with the fans. So we kept the merchandising going, and we do like a Parco pop-up shop. And also we have this Death Stranding concert tour,
Oh my
classic
God, I
concert
wanted
tour
one of their
all around the
Parco
world.
Death
And also I
Stranding
do
shirts.
the radio show, Koji
They're
Shu,
like
and Miss Una,
$100.
you're doing it with me.
It looks cool, but
previously
it just
as
says
well,
Death
but
Stranding
that
on it and like
all
some
is
pretty
a wrap of phase
artsy,
two.
cool fonts,
Now,
but it's just
I don't know if I'll be alive, but phase 3
overpriced
is
merch.
coming.
That sucks. They got some
Like
cheap
maybe
stuff on their website, but some of their
2030,
licensed stuff.
I'm saying like third phase.
It's ridiculous.
So this is like we have all our equipment. We're going to the next galaxy, so to say.
Galaxy.
So all the things of
Death Stranding
entertainment will
Galaxy.
change. There'll be like games and animes and movies, but also new IP should be born in, I don't know which platform, but entertainment for sure will change. There'll be more something in between movies or games. So we'll use that new tool and create a new IP.
Okay.
And also creating things for AR and entertainment to the everyday world, not just from the monitor, but I want to create something totally new. So that's third phase.
AR is
But I
interesting.
can't
yeah,
show you
definitely
anything
for him.
of the third phase today, but this was, you know, the plan that I created when I started the studio. So I hope that this would become true.
We can hear more about what's to come.
Do the
And so
Guardians
now
of the
moving
Galaxy
forward
show
from
up in
that
his
journey
phase
of the
3?
past decade, we'd like to turn to a title that has been truly indispensable, especially for the first phase. This Death Stranding 2 on the Beach was released on June 26th of this year, and thanks to your support, many people have played the game, and it has already
Never
received an
heard of it.
overwhelming response. I cried a lot.
Literally same.
So now we would like to once again introduce the outstanding members who contributed to this fantastic series. Please give a big round of applause and welcome them onto the stage. First, representing the world of voice acting, we have Kikuko
Oh, is this the
Inoue.
Japanese voice cast? I
In
don't.
the series, she provided the voices
I don't
for
think I've
Lucy
ever heard the
and
Japanese
Annie.
version of Death Stranding. That must be really interesting because it's
Is
not
Inoue, thank
Norman
you for
Reedus
coming.
and Leah Seydoux voicing them.
And next, a master of horror manga, Junji Ito.
Okay.
In this series, he contributed artwork to the final trailer and made a cameo appearance as well.
I liked his like the Junji Ito suit in Death Stranding too.
An internationally active actor. She
Oh,
is
there's Rainy. Okay.
In this series, she provided the voice of Rainy,
Yeah.
as you know.
What are those shoes? Those are sick. What the hell?
Next, world-renowned
Oh,
artist
Daichi
Daichi
Miura.
for this series. He contributed a new song and
The Doll Man
and
Dance.
also participated with a cameo appearance. And the actor playing the protagonist, Kenjiro Tsuda.
Kenjiro Tsuda. So he voices
He
Sam?
provides the Japanese voice for Sam Porter Bridges
okay.
and has been an indispensable presence throughout the series. Those are the special guests. Once again, please give a big round of applause.
Okay, cool.
So now we would like to turn to the special guests and hear your comments.
Where's
Starting
Fakura?
with you, Inoue-san, what are your impressions of Death Stranding? Any special memories with Mr. Kojima? Hello, everyone. In Death Stranding, I played Amelie Bridget, and in Death Stranding 2, I played the voice of Lucy. I am Inoue Kikuko, a voice actor. First of all, congratulations on the 10th anniversary. Mr. Kojima, congratulations. When I played Amelie, Bridget, and Lucy...
Guys, I have a bad feeling.
They were all very important characters in the game titles, and I was always very nervous and excited. But whenever we did a shoot, Mr. Kojima was very kind and extended
Me
very
more,
warm
dude.
hospitality. And
I'll
he
take
had
anything.
His eyes
I'll take
twinkling
anything
like a
right
little
now.
boy,
This
and
is so
excitingly
corporate.
telling me
It's
about what
so...
his next project is going to be. And,
It's so boring.
And, I was able to enjoy the recording very much. Every time, the innovative, memorable game titles that Mr. Kojima
Anyways, how's
creates,
y'all's
I'm
week?
very honored.
What were you guys expecting out of this? I want to know the... I wanted Fizzent.
The opportunity
I don't think it's
to be part of
happening.
these great projects. Thank you.
I'm chilling though.
Thank you.
We're gonna play Silent Hill later this week. It's gonna be a good time.
I'd like to ask you, Ito-san.
I'm gonna play
for
some more
comments.
Undertale.
Hello, I am Junji Ito. I am a horror manga artist.
Oh, hello.
10th anniversary. Congratulations to you, Kojima Productions. I think it was just after the founding of the company. There was a very large office I visited together with my wife. And from front, back, side, you scanned me, actually. You took a scan of me.
He scanned his feet.
And I was given this great honor of being part of the game. And
You scanned my feet. You had me when you scanned my feet,
great enough, but this
Kojima-san.
time in Death Stranding 2,
Everybody in chat is going insane.
himself
Feet
asked
scan,
me
feet
to
scan.
provide some artwork. And again, I was overwhelmed and very much honored. So I had a freedom in creating the artwork, and this has been a great experience. Thank you very much.
Why is everyone
I have
saying
no regrets.
Lisa Ann? Thank you. Yeah, we're the same age, and we've known each other for like 30 years.
30? Wait. Oh, they go way back. That's kind of crazy. I mean, Junji Ito is huge.
You were acting like a zombie at the time.
It's typical me.
Anyhow, for the next 10 years, 20 years, and
Holy
30 years,
Japanese.
I,
The
wish you
Japanese
full
is...
success.
They be yapping right now. Might be that phantom cigar. Dude. Dude, hold on, hold on.
Next, Ms. Kutsuna. Hideo-san and the team at Kojima Productions, congratulations on your 10th anniversary. I appeared, I played the voice of Rainy in Death Stranding 2. It was the first time for me to work on a game title. The shooting period was much longer.
I'm just gonna have this on screen whenever they start
other
yapping.
films. And the reaction from the fans, since it was the first time for me, I had no idea. But because I spent such a long time playing the character, and everybody joined me on this journey, and I was able to experience this emotional journey that I had not in other films, I was able to hear voices of the fans directly. It made me very happy. So I spent about 3 years.
Shioli Kutsuna, that's her name. She was at one of the events, and dude, she looks so lost. And I don't blame her, because they were just, I think it was Troy Baker or somebody else was just talking about the game. She was probably only there for like a few hours or whatever, just doing her scenes, had no idea, no context as to what she's doing, what she's acting.
I meet him.
She looks so lost when he started talking about the story.
Thank you so much.
It was so hilariously sad. I was like, I feel bad for her. She clearly is like not in the conversation, and she's like, yeah.
Even the Japanese voiceover.
Yeah, and you can just tell she has no idea what's happening in this game.
As well. So thank you so much, Shodi. Thank you.
Kojima, I forced my employees to go on stage and glaze me. Yeah, this is kind of like...
Well, Rainy, the character was always in my head,
yeah,
but
it's a little
after
too corporate.
scanned her, Shodi, I kind of had
What did
a
you just
different
say?
image. I
What
kind
did
of
he just
changed
say?
a bit, and then I met with Shodi, and
I scanned her.
you know,
I love how it's
noticed her
not. I
habits
worked with her,
and
or
I kind of added
I
that in
hired
Rainy.
her.
So
I
if
scanned
Shodi
her.
wasn't around, Rainy would have been born like that. But I'm
The
glad that
connotation
everyone
there
likes
is
the
just
character.
so
So thank you
unique.
so much, Shodi.
Is the best way I can put it.
He is a very gentle character. What about you, Kutsuna-san? How did you think about the character? Well, first of all, I come from Australia. I'm from Australia. So when we were shooting, the scenery, the images, and also the birds that appear are all the environment found in the country where I grew up. So I was able to go back to my own roots, and I felt this great connection. I struggle a bit, but my English has the Australian accent, so it's very cheerful, bright, and that's the image I had for the character, and that's how I acted. Yes, you played.
You know, Death Stranding 2 messed up in one way, in that I can't say it because I'm not Australian, but nobody in that game said the C word.
At Kojima Productions.
Nobody was like, "Oi,
my heartfelt
Sam,
congratulations to all of you on your 10th anniversary."
I didn't say it.
I think I was in the 6th grade in elementary school.
Okay.
That was the first time I played and also sang a song from the Metal Gear Solid.
Is it like a 10-hour version?
And I asked my staff to buy me a
10 minutes?
Solid game
12 hours?
if I did a great job on a recording.
No,
So
this will do.
that was the first encounter with Mr. Kojima's world, and I had not imagined that I would be able to work with him for this Stranding 2. I worked with a music producer to provide a song, and I was very lucky to be part of this collaboration between my song and Mr. Kojima's game. So I think your phases will continue, and I will continue to support you through the 4th phase.
Well, he was in DS1 just a bit, yes. And
realistic passage of time.
There was a little dance back then, but it was a totally different person who did that dance. So I wanted to kind of really use Daichi's real dance in DS2. So this time, yes, he provided the song, and also I asked him to dance, and we captured that. And that was really tough. It took like 2 years in total from scanning.
Yes.
Still nothing, Gruich.
Every single move.
I got this up on screen while they yap.
No, you could see all angle from Daichi's song. So make sure you look at it from the top, the bottom, the side.
Okay. Do I have like a...
Sam is also excited in the game. That's what I like.
Wait, check this out.
Sam is very much in the group. So please enjoy
This is the only
this dance scene.
stick I have.
Thank you, Miura-san. And Suda-san, please. Hello, I'm the actor portraying the character Sam. Mr. Kojima, staff at Kojima Productions. Congratulations on the 10th anniversary.
Shit is so boring. I'm doing stuff I did as a kid. This is, dude. It's just like a
the first time I got the offer
shareholder conference. Like this is a Yakuza game
I was quite shocked.
where you have to like hold like a shareholder conference, and it's so much like this. It's just
first time we started with a trailer.
Hey, this is like a parody. It's like, how are you showing this for a game showcase?
Recorded. There was an explosion. Yeah, yes. That's the scene where we started. And then I said a phrase, and Mr. Kojima said, do this and do that. And Mr. Kojima said, yes, this is it. So I was very much relieved.
But and then after that, it took like 2.5 hours.
That was a new Sonic racing game.
So sorry to.
I haven't seen any. Wait, actually, maybe I should just look that up.
Yes, so I was fortunate to be part of both 1 and 2. And the recording itself was done meticulously. In other games, you would do a recording all by yourself in one go, but when it comes to Death Stranding,
check this out.
Almost every time
I haven't seen any gameplay
the
of this.
other actors, so we try to coordinate our schedules so that we will be there.
This is me on like my TikTok shit. Look at this.
And then
it's just so boring. I can't help it.
Recording, we would be able to see the videos and images, and they were very high quality. But Mr. Kojima appeared very shy, very humble, saying it was only done 70%. But in my eyes, they were completely done. And I'm a very particular person as well, so I wanted to do more.
This looks a lot like Mario Kart.
Mr. Tsuda and
I mean that in a good way.
Miss Kiko is like want to kind of
I don't really
always
fuck
say,
with World. I don't think I'm ever gonna
more
play Mario Kart
and that's
World.
great. And the last takes are usually the good, so it's really good that you kind of come up and
I
say
only know
you
one
want to do
person
more again.
in real life who has a Switch too. My coworker, I asked him about it. He said, "Dude, Mario Kart World is mid."
His
He
world,
did not
his
like that game.
universe was just amazing, and I'm very happy to be part of that. And I look forward to many more exciting games.
Tsuda-san, you're always so busy, so.
I'll be there. Please, talk to me. So
For Miss Kiko, we've been together for like 35 years, but she's supposed to be officially 17 years old. We've been together since Snatcher.
What are they talking about over there?
And I want you to
What are they talking about over there?
all of my titles. So
He
the
said
next
Snatcher
one,
though.
too.
That's old school.
So
I'm thinking about playing that for a video. All the Kojima games I haven't played.
nice. But to be honest, the first recording I ever done, everyone was so mean to me, but Kiko-san was the only person who was nice to me. So I thought, and some people were like nice to me.
Who is this?
everyone's actually kind, but we were all nervous and we were tense.
Well, when you work with someone that you rely on and you trust, the quality rises. And also, going after dinner, after the recording, going dinner.
I don't know this person though. Who is
really
this?
good. It's almost like a family. So let's continue to that kind of family. Tsuda-san, you too. We're all family now.
And I would also like to ask Mr. Kojima what
Oh,
was the thoughts behind Death Stranding 1 and 2?
I feel like such a slob right now.
One
I got
is,
two windows
as
open.
I said before, phase one.
Eating fucking
so I had to
pretzels,
create
but
a new IP. It's something that no one ever seen before. No one experienced.
You're talking about new game?
Design. I had to create it.
This is in the Sonic Heroes, right? I think I know this stage.
The office and hiring people.
Bingo Highway?
I don't really remember that much because it was just so busy. But 2 was, DS2 is difficult because it's a sequel, and some movies are not successful in the sequel sometimes. So it was a real tough challenge.
And you created this.
I hear you're talking about Death Stranding too.
That really leaves a lasting impression on the users or players.
But, I want to work with the people I like. Someone who is negative comes into the project, it doesn't really fit in well. So I want to kind of, raise the bar with the people who are eager and also that I could trust. So I'll never let go of these people that I work with now.
Oh, you know what I'm interested in watching actually? This is cool, but ooh, the shadow. This is cool, but I do want to see that IGN review because I saw that they're the only one who gave Silent Hill F like a middling score. I'm interested to see what they say. I haven't seen any gameplay of this game besides the trailers like a year ago, and I haven't seen any gameplay recently for sure. So I'm actually curious.
Well, those are really great people. And Hideo, it seems like you're...
What's going on?
It seems like everyone you're enjoying with all these people. Oh, yeah, I'm not just, working with them. I go to karaoke or go to dinner with them, so it's great.
You know what, actually, I don't want to hear anybody's opinions now. I just want to see the trailer, because I haven't seen this in definitely like a
Kojima
year.
Productions, which is now.
I'm only getting it because I heard it was really good. And I need to get into Silent Hill.
Let's talk about the next
and I'm not going to play remakes.
What do you want to
remakes.
show
I'm not
the
playing
next
those.
10 years? Okay. I wanna
Wait, you said next 10 years?
Okay.
Holy shit, hold on, the content.
Yes, this is what I want to show you.
We got content. What's this? Microsoft Gaming.
For this stage, Microsoft
Phil
Gaming
Spencer.
CEO, Mr. Phil Spencer.
改めてご紹介いたします。
Let me
世界の
introduce
ゲー
him.
ム
And
業
once
界を
again,
牽引
he's
し
the
続
one
け
of
てお
the
り
leaders in the world game industry.
I mean this in a not mean way. He looks a little bit like.
Give us a few words.
Is he
First,
okay?
just
I don't
wanna
mean. I'm not
say
even joking.
Happy 10th anniversary.
He looks like really old.
Kojima-san and the team.
That sounds so bad, but
Bold,
genuinely,
lasting
like,
work,
is he
truly
okay?
Amazing accomplishment.
He looks.
So
He looks a lot different the last time I saw him.
And thanks to our MC, Risa. Thank you for being up here. At Xbox, we empower creators to push boundaries.
Mimi-san.
OD
Sarah
is
Des.
absolutely that kind of opportunity. An opportunity to support something truly visionary. And development is well underway. Kojima is innovating in gameplay, story, and player engagement. We're collaborating closely, and we're very excited for what's next.
World premiere. They gotta play that
Thank you
Microsoft
very
World
much, Mr.
premiere.
Kojima.
Used to have it E3.
Touch on this new title, OD.
Well, this title is. Well, I've been creating something that was not there before, like stealth or like a portal game, but this is totally different, even as a system. It's like I want to go over the system of films and games. I can't really say specifically, but we're still developing. And today, I wanted to show the actual footage using the Unreal Engine. So it's a footage of the game. So I want to show. Hey, wait.
We have a video
you
game.
Want to see the new?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a video game.
All right. Then it's very scary, but I warn you. So let's check out the video.
He's warning us. So it's on Unreal Engine. It's not Decima. They've only used Decima Engine until now for Death Stranding. How different is this going to look? Light the fires to celebrate there. Game looks great, okay. What? Oh no, the return of the PT baby. Holy shit. BB is now the PT baby. This is so cursed. Missing. There's like worms? knock. I wish we had more. Give me more. Give me more. Okay. Don't tease me. When? Give me a year. At least a year. Come on. It looks so good. Just give me more. Just give me more, please. Please. I'm greedy. I know. Please. But just do it.
So this is a little one step higher than, technology is one step higher than DS2. It's kind of, you saw the actual from the game engine. So if you look very closely to the Sophia Lillis close-up, it's not a cutscene, it's not a demo scene, it's a...
In-game footage, yeah.
Phil, what did you think about that video?
Gruage, no. Don't jinx it, please.
What an amazing...
Please, it's going to be double that now that you said it.
Teaser or a glimpse into something. Maybe it's like a signal. When I first saw it, I saw something new, something slightly sinister, but also something that was extremely Kojima-san. OD is bold, it's unique, and it's unmistakably from this studio, which is just incredible. We're deeply supporting the production. It's our technical work on Unreal that we're doing with the team, both with the kind of flashy, what you see on the screen, but also a lot of behind the scenes work. We have one goal in mind, which is to bring Kojima-san's vision to life for all players everywhere, and we can't wait for players to experience it when it's ready.
So it's so real that I didn't think that was from game.
Yeah, it's all on Unreal, and yeah, it is a game, yes.
It is a game. It's not a movie,
This
guys.
is the release for the first time poster.
I created the main
thanks for
visual,
tuning in. Good luck with the video
really
editing.
Scared, I can't really speak about it so much, but we had like the SAG strike for like a year.
Yeah, crashing out
we did
and then
finish the
just
scan, but we need to do the
I thought it was.
capture,
I thought that trailer was
session.
interesting. I just needed more. That was more like a teaser.
What is this?
It's really interesting. It's just, dude, give me
Knock
more.
is a subtitle, so I am kind of designing the fear of the knock. So I announced about like Jordan Peele before about OD. So Jordan has his kind of own different one, and of course we'll create as a game, but OD something, there's a different kind of fear Jordan will do. Mine is like the knock is the fear.
What? We're doing Pokemon Red and Blue, but with a horror game now? We're gonna have OD Knock and OD Blue?
I really
OD
am afraid
Red?
of the big
What is
knock
this?
sound, so that's why I thought, the knock is like the frightening. And I can't really talk about the red door, but there's so many hints in the teaser. Like, you see the sticker of the
I already know
eye,
the symbolism
but
is gonna
probably
be
I hope a
insane
lot of
with
people
that.
will talk about it.
What would happen when we turn on the candles?
Well, it's a game, and it's all like not a cutscene.
I love how you keep saying,
it's not a game about lighting candles, so don't get that wrong. But I can't really speak about the matches, but it's really scary.
Yeah.
But you'll probably do in your pants
What
or
do you do in
whatever.
it?
But even if you're scared when you play alone, there is something. Well, sorry, my biggest fear is Phil next to me. But sorry.
What? Okay. He said he's afraid of Phil?
Phil, I think this must be so scary.
Yes, and I will not be playing by myself. I'm not the best player of scary games, but it is, I believe,
I do think
truly
Phil
something new,
Spencer lost a
and I
lot
love
of
the
weight,
bold
unless
vision to
I'm
use
only used to seeing him
interactive
from like years
entertainment
ago.
to bring new emotion out of our players. Very great.
I think that's why he looks so different to me.
Yes. We are very much looking forward to it.
Well, I can't really say about the environment, but I did scan it in the real live area. So for me, for OD, I want to go around all over the world where are scary kind of places. I want to scan a ghost for the first time.
This dude
and I
wants
want to get an
to
award for
scan
that.
ghost
But anyways, that place
We
that
have
we
lost the
scanned,
plot.
there should be a ghost. But we
We need to scan demons.
cracking
We need to
sound.
scan
That's
djinns.
actually a
We need to
sound that
scan
was recorded in our
monsters.
studio, which
Ogres.
sometimes it squeaks in the studio or something.
I'm just getting some crazy shit.
Maybe the ghost was there, but she's no longer there anymore. But anyways, and that's why we went to the shrine together with Microsoft to make sure that we have a safe build of the game, and we'll probably hire a. Well, progress is very well, but I can't say so much. But this is a special system. Even the infrastructure is totally new. No one has ever done this before. So
the cloud part of it, maybe.
Repeating,
infrastructure means the cloud gaming
and experiments, and I can't speak anymore. I can't even say 50% or 60%. It's total different.
Give me something.
Well, Phil's going to get angry if I
He's
speak
like, well, it's a game. It's really cool. It's really different, but I can't tell you why.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, please see it again. There's lots of hints in the video.
This is giving guys. I totally have Sonic and Melee on my copy of Smash Brothers.
Yeah, thank you,
have to trust me. It's
Kojima-san.
really
Thank
sick,
you,
really
Risa,
cool.
for having us again.
I can't show it to you yet, though.
On 10 years.
Just wait a little longer.
Great games
you can come to my
that
house
our
later.
community,
We can play it, but not right now.
community
It's not ready
loves.
yet.
So thanks for all you've done. We're proud to be
I don't have
bold
it yet.
supporters of OD. Honored to be part of this. So thank you.
はい、ビルさんありがとうございました。
So thank you very much for being with today. Please give me a round of applause.
Mini-san.
Well, it's a little different than
Death.
Death Stranding, but it's a new total title, OD. Well,
Fizzant.
This is totally different title than any other game you've
Isn't?
ever seen before. It's a game,
Stop saying
but
that.
it's like
Stop saying it's a game.
just a game,
Shut up.
I'm really scared
What
of
is
this
he?
project.
Why does he
if
keep
it won't
having
go
this to
well,
reiterate?
but-
Why does he keep saying that? It's like.
So next,
leave
here's
it
the
alone.
information everyone
I'm gonna
has been
stop.
eagerly waiting for, A24.
Okay.
So without further ado, let's welcome our guest from the world-renowned studio A24. Please welcome Mr. Sam Hansen.
Banger song.
本日はお越しいただきあり
Remember
が
that
とう
one
ご
from
ざい
Thank
ま
you
す。
very much for joining us today. May we have a few words of greeting from you first?
Mini-san, A24
Hi
Des.
everyone, my name is Sam Hansen. I'm here with my colleague Vilma Castaneda from A24, and we are here today to honor and celebrate the brilliant, visionary artist, our partner, our friend, Hideo Kojima. So, yeah. Vilma and I are thrilled and honored to be here today with you all and tell all the fans watching hello, to look back at all the amazing work that Kojima-san and his amazing team have put together and to look ahead at all the exciting work that is coming our way, including a filmed adaptation of Death Stranding, which we're incredibly excited about.
Can you share anything about it?
ありがとうございます。
So far,
Thank you
a lot
very
of this
much.
event has been nothing besides the
I'm
OD
sure
teaser.
everyone is already familiar with the studio, but please allow me to give a brief introduction of A24. A24 is a film and television studio that has revolutionized the entertainment industry by producing some of the most influential and critically acclaimed films and TV series in recent years.
Yeah.
Founded in New York in 2012, A24 has built a library of over 150 films and more than 50
It is
television
pretty
series,
crazy how
earning
fast
widespread
A24
recognition
has come
both
to
critically
prominence, though.
and
I didn't know they were
commercially,
founded in only
including over
2012.
21 Academy Awards, 14
barely over a decade
Golden
old.
Globe Awards, and 18 Emmy Awards. Partnering with major streaming platforms, A24 produces and distributes works across all genres, now streaming in more than 180 countries worldwide. With that in mind, could you tell us once again about how this collaboration came about and what's the status of this project today?
Thank you, Risa.
Give me the status, please.
Such kind words. And yeah, A24 has always stood for supporting artists, bold artists with distinct visions.
Wait, that's what
And I think
A24
we can all
stands for?
agree that nobody embodies that more than Kojima-san. And we admire at A24 Kojima-san's work for the same reasons we admire other master storytellers. His games have cinematography and production design and staging and rich, complicated characters and vast mythological worlds that all equal iconic cinema. And for that reason, when we started talking about adapting Death Stranding into a film, we were excited by the challenge of a film matching the game's great ambitions. And we knew that we would need an extraordinary filmmaker to help us with that.
Was it Ari Aster? I forget who it was.
Got together and compared ideas for who that filmmaker voice was. Michael Sarnowski was at the top of both of our lists.
I think Ari Aster's the producer.
The reason for that is that Michael is an extraordinary filmmaker who can always locate humanity, even in the most complicated, vast worlds, whether it's the underground of Portland restaurants in Pig, or an alien inhabited New York City in Quiet Place, or in mythological Robin Hood, like you've never seen it before, in the upcoming film that we have with Michael, The Death of Robin Hood. And so we knew that we had our guy. And luckily for you, Michael is here with us tonight. So you have that to look forward to.
That's very exciting. So Sam has just now
I don't know if that was a part of the script. He was just like,
collaboration. Would you announce who will
what's
be
he
the
yapping
director?
about?
Well, I'm a big fan of A24. They are the #1 studio that really takes care of the creator. So I thought I wanted to team up with A24. So what I wanted was someone who could write and also direct and also knows about VFX. So we kind of, he's a big fan. I'm a big fan of Michael Sarnowski.
Today we have Michael with us, so let's welcome him to the stage.
Hey, remember that Metal Gear Solid movie that Jordan Vogt Roberts was working on? Whatever happened to that? Remember that? I remember they announced that back in like 2018, 2019. I'm going to look that up right now. What happened to that movie?
Michael, thank you so much for joining us today. Could you please share a few words of greeting first?
Yeah, congratulations on the 10th anniversary.
I missed my Duolingo.
It's
It's whatever.
to be here. We literally just finished our movie 2 days ago, and I flew right here. So recovering from jet lag, but can't think of anywhere I'd rather be.
Thank you so much, Michael.
It's still in development with producer Ari Arad? Is it Avi Arad?
What was the reason why you chose Michael?
Avi Arad, dude. Why?
Well, I liked Michael's Pig, and I learned who was the director. And also, Michael did The Quiet Place, the third one. And I thought that, he has some courage to do like a big franchise after the success of 1 and 2. When I saw it, his movie, it was great. He, of course, took the essence of
I haven't seen any of the
but
Quiet
also
Place
he
movies,
put in
so
like
I don't know what to think.
his art, his take. So I thought he will be a perfect person to direct Death Stranding.
And Michael, we were very curious about the story, the direction of the story. To the extent possible, could you share about the approach to directing?
Yeah, I think, initially when I came onto this project, it was a huge honor. I was terrified by the idea of taking something this big on, especially after Quiet Place, which was a really big endeavor. But it was after meeting Kojima-san and talking to A24 that I realized how much freedom they were willing to give me on this project, how, Kojima-san is a true artist, and he really wants to support other artists, and letting me play in this sandbox and in this world as much as I wanted. And that's such an honor to have that opportunity. And A24 is really, an incredible company and the best out there for fostering artists and fostering these sorts of voices and telling interesting stories in ways you haven't seen them before. So I think with this project, we really want to capture the soul of the game, capture the themes of the game, but tell a story that you haven't seen in that world and explore characters you haven't seen before and find all of that scope and all of those incredible real locations, but also find all of those nuanced characters and just do justice to this on a macro and micro scale.
So, with the titles and works done by Kojima Productions, you are now looking beyond that and trying to capture that in this new film. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. We're trying to find another story that you've never seen in this same universe that is both accessible to people that have never played the games before, but will also give something to people that know the games really well. And so I think finding that balance and finding a way to really tell a human story in this world that captures everything that we love.
Yeah, I mean, I would hope that they
as
just
sort
kind of make their own story for the Death Stranding movie. I don't know if that's controversial, but like, it's so hard to do a straight adaptation of a pre-existing video game story.
80 hours and you have a story, but we don't
video
want to
game
slim that
plots
down to a 2-hour
don't adapt well to a 2-hour film because they're more structured like television,
a totally
right?
different story of Death
And even then,
Stranding,
within
the movie
that,
is
there's a lot of like fetch questy stuff that you won't enjoy
essential and important. That's why
unless
I
you're
wanted
interacting
someone who could
with the
write
character you're playing
and
as the
direct.
character themselves,
And
or
I'm not
like
gonna,
I don't know, an NPC that you're
get
interacting
involved
with.
too much because if I do, I'm going to start saying
So
a
I'm
lot
okay
of
with
things.
them, like, if they do a
but that's
completely
how
different take.
I'll be like a producer
it's
and
like
I
the
can trust
same
Michael fully.
world.
That's very exciting. We are now looking forward to more updates to come on how A24 will make this film. So first I would like to
Also, it'd be really
ask
funny
each of
if
you
the
to share
character's
a few
just called
words,
Sam
starting
and they
with
don't
you,
have
Michael,
Roman
please.
Reedus. That'd be really awkward.
I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for having me here. Thank you for including me in this world. It's such an honor and it's such a joy, and I can't wait for this journey ahead.
Thank you very much. And Sam?
Yeah, thank you, Risa-san.
They
and
flew him out
Kojima-san
all the way to
for including
Japan
us in
for
this. It is an honor to be
not
here
even
with
like
you
a
all,
poster
and,
of the movie,
excited
or
to combine the brilliant minds of Kojima-san.
This
and
could have
his
been an
incredible
email.
team and all they've achieved with the brilliant mind.
Literally, you could have just
Michael
drafted an
Sarnowski,
email and then they throw it
the
up on the
combination of
projector.
those two is exactly the kind
Hey,
of film
I got an
that
email
24
from
sets
the
out to make.
director,
So,
San.
we hope you all
Check
like
it
it.
out. That's cool.
Thank you very much. We're very much looking forward to it. Thank you to the two of you. Please give a big round of applause as we send them off the stage. I am curious as to what kind of Death Stranding world A24 will create.
Yeah, we can't really say too much today, but we'll keep you posted.
So in the next stage, we will be
That's been this whole
sharing brand
event.
new information revealed for the first time today.
So, second phase, I said about the live-action film with A24, but I also
Something
said
like a
I
movie
want to
about
do an
Neo being a
animation,
smuggler.
and this
That's
is for the
actually a
movie
great
theater,
idea,
so
Million.
I want to kind of
Yeah, like
have
do
some
like
people
side
here.
stories. What about Fragile
The story
Express? What
writer
about
is this person?
Tarman?
Hello, everyone.
That could be
Aaron
interesting in and of
Drzykowski
itself.
here, and like most of you watching today, I love the world of Death Stranding.
Like his
I'm
backstory
truly
was
honored
really
to be
interesting.
working
I wish there was
with
more
Hideo
of that in
Kojima on this
DS2.
project. Drawing and animation have always been near and dear to my heart, and I'm really excited about bringing this mind-bending universe to the animation film space.
Okay.
We can't wait to share what we've been working on, and we'll have more to share on this soon, so stay tuned for more announcements. In the meantime, wishing you, Hideo Kojima, and the entire Kojima Productions
Dude,
team
why have this
a happy
event
10-year
if you're not
anniversary. Keep
you're
doing
not
what you
sharing
do.
anything?
Your work
Dude.
is an inspiration to
He could have just released the OD trailer on YouTube. Why do all this?
So here they
I'm sorry if I
let's
sound
move
like
to the center of the stage.
I mean, I am
so Death
annoyed.
Stranding will
It
be
probably sounds
adapted
really
into
whiny,
an
but it's just like,
animated
dude,
film.
why even hype this up for like the past
So I'm a big
2 or 3
fan of
weeks?
Aaron,
Why?
and he will be doing the scenario script for this.
What are the reasons why you had Aaron come on board?
Well, I've been watching his works, like Dooney's movie, and
this could
he
just be a
doesn't really
Hideo
do
Kojima
so
tweet
much of
on his-
anime,
on
but I
his
thought he'll be, he had a
extra
good
Twitter
idea, so
account,
I wanted
whatever,
to
like-
work with him.
Oh, this writer, he's writing it.
So
Oh, I'd read that. That's
writing,
cool.
will be done by Aaron, but who will be directing this anime?
I can't direct because I have, other game titles that I do, so I will probably ask to do a direction to someone else.
Will that be?
From me, it's Mr. Hiroshi Miyamoto of the ABC Anime Studio.
And we have Mr. Miyamoto from
ABC Animation.
here
I don't
with
know
us.
if I've seen
Please
any of their
welcome
anime.
onto the stage.
Let me look them up.
Hiroshi Miyamoto.
ABC Animation.
Miyamoto-san, would you give us a few words of greeting? Hello, everyone. I am the animation director, Hiroshi
Check their
Miyamoto
website
from
here.
ABC Animation. Very honored to be here. Thank you.
He is so nervous.
Actually, Miyamoto-san has been
Try to click on the
requesting
website and see a
Kojima-san.
bit.
Yes, like 2.5 years ago, you know, I said no and no and no, but he came back all the time. But he respects
Wikipedia doesn't have like
me
anything
a
on
lot,
it. It just
and
says
we were talking about
you're
ideas, and I
responsible for
thought
the
it was
planning and
great
production of anime,
because I grew up watching
films, and television series.
Japanimation,
Among them
Japan
are
animation. But I
Toei's
also wanted to do
Pretty
something a
Cure
little
Magical
different
Girl
than the normal
series.
Japanese
Never heard of that.
animation.
Pretty Cure, I don't know what this
Right,
is.
because
There's
the
not,
original
like, a
game
ton of info
titles
on
are
them.
very photorealistic, so for the animation, we wanted to differentiate and make something different.
The website doesn't even work right now.
Since we first met.
At this point, I would like to share a bit about some of the titles Mr. Miyamoto has worked on. One, he directed the Pretty-Cure 15th anniversary film,
Okay, they're talking about it. Okay.
Pretty-Cure, Futari wa Pretty-Cure, All Stars Memories, which went on to achieve the highest box office revenue in Pretty-Cure history.
Okay.
Right, so I directed 3 Pretty-Cure films. Recently.
We're
In
getting
the
a
past, I
Moe
also
Magical
worked
Girl
on,
Death Stranding
direction
anime movie.
and producing attractions in the theme park in Osaka.
Sure.
So this is not well known, but I didn't know this poster would be shown at this event, so I'm a bit surprised.
He's like, why are you showing this
Is it okay
magical girl shit?
that we're gonna make him the director, the guy who did Pretty Cure, right? Everyone's thinking like that, right? I hope not.
I mean, you're showing it.
So this is going to be a
What do you mean by that?
very shocking video.
It's not a teaser, it's just a part of the little bit of the animation. So I hope you could kind of watch this and enjoy.
Oh my god, actual content number 2.
So let's,
The second actual thing they've shown today. Okay. Hearing game soundtrack. Oh my god, it makes me so happy to see actual content. Look at this. The bar is in hell. Okay, super short. Again. But I will say for CG animation, not bad at all. I hope it's not the whole thing. Let's see. Oh no. Are we cooked? Are we cooked, chat? I do like the really sketchy look. I might actually fuck with this. I was hating on the CG. Hold on though, let's let them cook. It's really rough though. I hope this is just like an early... What is this, like a Tekken anime? What's going on? Why are we fighting? This is so different. I don't know how this is Death Stranding, but sure, I'll take this. Why not? This is Tekken, dude. What is this? Okay, mosquito. What? I fuck with it. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not crazy about it, but I'm like, all right, sure, let him cook.
Wow. That was a very rich content. Thank you very much.
Content.
And I'm sure everyone is as surprised as me. We just saw a battle scene. Miyamoto-san, what were some of the things you were particularly focused on in this footage? Jinro by director Okiura and others. I really like analog styled titles, so I wanted to make sure that we retain that analog feel in the work. So today, what we showed. Well, actually, I brought some other video footage that shows the making. Using those video clips, I'd like to explain what we do uniquely different from others. So what you're seeing here is this is by Yoji Shinkawa. We asked him to take a brush and use ink to create these.
Shinkawa mentioned.
And these individual lines will be used for characters. So all you're seeing are just lines.
I really do fuck with like the sketchy, like
drawn.
I don't know how to describe it. I'm not an artist,
then,
but just that kind of
combining this with color layers,
unpolished look
in the final version
the best
of the
way
video.
I can
So this is a
describe it,
very
even though it's not a
unique
great way of
way
describing
of
it.
drawing. And as for the background as well, we work with Studio Easter, that's done Dan's background. We are working with them
The backgrounds
to
look nice,
create
I'll say
this
that,
kind
yeah.
of backgrounds. We asked pencil artists to create
that's
these
nice.
backgrounds individually for every single cut, and we combine this with the digital colors. So we use very much analog, hand-drawn.
That is cool. I do fuck with that a lot.
With the digital. So in the actual film, I think we will ask pencil artists to create 1,500 of these.
And this is quite, old footage, isn't it? And yes, it is. It's like I brought to Hideo saying this is like the first draft, and I showed him the prototype, the first one.
Okay. We're not cooked.
And we were talking about the plan of this animation, and I saw this demo, and I thought, I wasn't really sure at this part, to be honest.
Even he is like, dude, this is Tekken.
Just the battle scene we saw earlier. I'm very excited to actually see the film version.
But the touch of the pencil is really difficult, isn't it? Yes, it is. I mean, I want to brush up before the film because we need to work on it a little bit more. So you want to see this kind of pretty
So it is going to be a film. It's not going to be a TV
series.
I kind of wish it was
Thank
TV,
you very much.
but
so let's all move to
again,
the center
we'll
of
have
the
to see
stage.
more.
And mosquito, what is the meaning behind this? To the extent
Like,
possible,
what's the
if you
premise?
can share.
Am I allowed to say this? I don't know. Here goes.
So it has to do with the main character and their ability. It's related to their ability.
Yeah, you should say a little bit more. Can we say a little bit more? And if someone says no, someone would say no. So let's talk a little bit more.
Guys, at this event, you're not supposed to share anything,
The
remember?
character has the ability to suck something.
You're already saying it. So he's going to suck something really important. It's not blood.
Really important.
But
it's not blood.
So we use mosquito.
I'm so bored. I'm making
analogy.
middle
And
school
this is the main
jokes, guys.
character
I'm
that we
sorry.
see in this poster. So it's not going to be Sam, right? So what kind of animated film we will see? I'm very excited. Unfortunately, it is about time to start wrapping up. So Miyamoto-san, please
Oh my
give us a few
god.
final
They showed
words.
two whole things.
Well, to those of you who are here and those of you watching the live stream, I
No
think that you are
pheasants.
very much like me. In a sense that we learned how to be a cool man from Snake. We learned how to fry an egg from Naomi Hunter. When we go to karaoke, we sing Love Deterrence. And then, as an
Hell
adult,
yeah.
we learned how to connect. What is the meaning of making connections from Sam? So we've always been attracted to the message by Mr. Kojima. And it's not superficial. It has to be something that comes from deep within for us to feel that connections. And I hope to capture that in the film. And I will make sure that we will be able to do that in our film.
This
Thank
could
you
have been
very
an
much.
email.
So,
Title
animated
this
film version of Death
Beyond
Stranding is
the
very
Email.
exciting. Please
Kojima
give a big round of
Productions.
applause as
That
we
was this
send
whole
Mr.
presentation.
Miyamoto off stage.
This could have been a tweet.
Whoa, he said really nice things. Yeah. Very
He said
passionate
really nice
person.
things.
We still have a little bit more to go. Well, way more to go. So next is about the new title of another one from Kojima Productions. Okay, I'll show you the next one.
Pheasant!
Is this.
Pheasant mentioned.
Pheasant.
Yeah, but this is like just starting. I'm just doing the concept all by myself.
It's a game. Remember, guys,
and
it's a
I
game.
need to do some experiments as well, but that's about it.
What are the progress?
And it's a game.
Well, it's still conceptual, so
Well,
making
it's a
characters
game.
and stuff, and also thinking about casting but
So
no,
this is
it
very
hasn't.
early on.
It's just a start.
Still, we can hear something today, right? So, today, we have a video message from Herman Hurst, business CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment.
Hey everyone, I hope you've all been having a fantastic time today. I'm Herman Hulst, I'm the CEO.
But how much are they even going to show? It sounds like they barely even
I'm
started.
honored to be joining you all virtually to celebrate.
It's still not at full development. Why?
And the unbelievable.
Why did he even announce this like early 2024? Why would he do that?
Over the past 3 decades. Do you know, funnily enough, PlayStation is also celebrating an anniversary this year. Its 30th. And I think there's something fortuitous about that. You know, it's impossible to reflect on our success as PlayStation without recognizing the role of Kojima-san and the
He announced it too
worlds
early,
that we've
dude.
built in that journey.
Even now, it's like
Every generation of PlayStation, your unique vision has set new standards for cinematic storytelling.
still hasn't
while
casted
consistently
anyone.
redefining gameplay.
Can't even say the premise of the
Your
story.
daring
Like, dude,
willingness
come
to push
on.
boundaries to bring players unforgettable experiences. I believe
Maybe to get some. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, probably more
when we finally got to meet
financial
in person
reasons,
back
right?
in
That makes
2015
sense.
in Amsterdam to start this new partnership between SIE and KGP, I was just thrilled, and it's been an incredible journey. With Death Stranding, I think Kojima-san and his team truly redefined what a video game could be, both in terms of narrative as well as technical achievement. Seeing what Kojima Productions has been able to do with the Decima engine, it's a piece of tech that's very close to my heart, has just been fantastic. And with the recent release of Death Stranding 2 on the beach, Kojima-san has blown us away once again. This deep history of collaboration makes it all the more special to be celebrating the 10th anniversary of Kojima Productions today. Now, looking ahead, I know we announced Pheasant last year, and I just want to reiterate how excited I am for this title. We're not going to be sharing too many details today, but I can confirm that this game is fueled by the same creative energy, the same ambition that has made the PlayStation and Kojima partnership so powerful over the past 30 years.
I never want to hear Nintendo fans complain about a direct again. Oh, we didn't get anything. Oh, there's 50 games, but I don't care about any of them. We got one game.
I can't wait to see.
We got one game here.
Takes us next. To all that lies ahead.
PlayStation.
I don't like anime games. I don't want another Mario.
From start,
Shut the fuck up. You guys are getting games.
Yeah, it's the next stage tactical espionage action game.
People play
so
games
it'll be,
I don't like.
Using technology even further
Shut the
than
fuck
OD
up,
because
dude.
it's later up the. It's in
Kojima
the
fans, we
future.
have to wait
We don't have
10 years
anything that we could show.
for a
Sorry,
game.
but I just created a visual art, so maybe I could just show you that.
Okay.
And I don't know
pretty
what
cool.
you think of this.
Can't lie.
A man standing?
Yeah, it's the main character.
We cannot see his
Very,
face.
very avant-garde.
Well,
I didn't know that is cool.
We can't see, but so I'm doing the concept and also casting. But as I said before, there was a SAG strike, so I couldn't do the casting, so I can't really announce
That
the
makes sense,
main
okay.
character. But there are a couple of other characters that are decided. I don't have a screenplay, but I could announce some casts. So we'll show who it will be. Okay, first person, I have a video message. Let's check it out.
Okay.
Hi everyone, this is Charlie Fraser here. I hope you're all having a wonderful
I've seen her in
time.
something.
When Hideo Kojima reached out to me, it
don't you mean
felt
when
so
Kojima
surreal,
scanned
like being
you?
invited into another world. I'm very proud to announce my new role in the game Pheasant. And I
Okay.
look forward to working alongside Kojima Productions and PlayStation. And a huge congratulations to the Kojima Productions team on your 10th anniversary. What a massive milestone. And I look
So
forward
she's just a character. We don't know main character, side. We don't know. Okay.
안녕하세요. 배우 마동석입니다.
And that was Charlie.
먼저 코지마 프로덕션의 10주년 진심으로
I love Train to
축하드립니다.
Busan.
네, 저는 오래전부터 코지마 감독님의 작품을
Cinematic
너무
trailer.
좋아했습니다.
Yeah, people glaze him for like 10 to 20 minutes at the beginning.
새로운 스토리텔링에 대한
He was like, ah, man, remember that time we had a shitty office? Those were the times.
프로덕션의 신작
And then it's like, dude,
합류하게 되어 더욱
do this with your staff at your company. Don't show this to the world, dude. Like, we don't
함께 동행하면서
need to see your corporate.
기대하고
We don't need to see the corporate side. Frankly speaking, we don't need to see this.
こんにちは、浜辺美波です。
Yeah, they are sharing what roles they are. At least they're showing cast members, but yeah, it's like, dude, this is still kind of a nothing burger.
なんとこの度、フィジントに出演させていただくことになりました。ありがとうございます。小島監督の作品に出演できることは本当に嬉しく、とても緊張が続いていたのですが、精一杯できることをしていきたいなと思います。この先も撮影が何度かあると思いますが、完成をとても楽しみにしております。頑張ります。おめでとうございました。
はい、今のところ3名。
Yeah, those three, but of course I casted more. But,
Charlie Fraser. I've
it'll
seen
be
her in
like
something.
Dune all
Charlie
cast,
Fraser.
kind of. So Charlie, I saw, Mad Max Furiosa. She played the mother. And I saw her other.
That's right. I remember Kojima
things,
Thirst
and I saw
posting about her. Oh my god, I
met her
remember.
too. And Dawn Lee
When Furiosa came out, I remember. She was on the motorbike.
We got so
Kojima
close.
was like, she's the one.
He'll be in this new project.
I need to scan her right now.
Miss Hamabe is like, I'm really a big fan of her. So
He said,
finally, she said yes.
Finally?
Looking forward to it. But there'll be more coming up. Even the main character too. So.
So many casts.
Bro doesn't take no for an answer.
We have
He's like, you will get in the scanner.
Well,
you're
I
gonna
can't
like
really
it.
say it yet, but we have DS2, and technology-wise, OD might be
He said he couldn't do
higher.
casting.
And then
They might
on
have,
top of that, the
might
new
not have
technology
head
will
actor.
come
He said
even
there was a
more.
problem, but he
So
messed up
I'll
his
break
words.
the
Couldn't understand
barrier
what he said.
between
No, but no, it was
movie
his
and games.
He was saying there was
But
like the
especially
SAG-AFTRA,
for Miss
or I'm not sure how to say it,
an
SAG-AFTRA
Asian
strike,
skin
the
was
actor
very
strike, I think that's what
difficult to
happened.
capture. So I was talking with three
So it sounds like that
lateral
delayed development
using
maybe
a
more
new
than he was
technology
planning,
that
or at
they
least
invented, and hopefully it would kind of revive the delicate
Delaying the
Asian
concept
young
stage.
lady's skin. So I just want to show you a couple of cuts of how she looks.
This man in young lady's skin.
CG. And this is not, the actual photo. This is from the game engine. And, the makeup and the hairstyle would change according to the game, so it won't be like this.
They give a damn about main character
But,
elements.
even
I
the
don't know, I
lips
feel like
and the redness is
that,
like
I feel like
future
it's maybe jumping the
technology,
gun a little bit,
and
I'll be
this
honest.
will move in the game, and you can move the
'Cause
camera
it's
too.
definitely
So,
like not like he's.
it's further out in the future, so
I
I
think
can't
actually that's
die
half
until
true
I
because he
finish
did
this
say
project.
that. Oh, I put people in my game that I like. So yeah, definitely I think
this
he's
is
like
Miss
friends with him
Hamabeth
at the
that
very
I'm
least. Like he
working
has some
seriously. I'll do
pre-existing
anything
connection. He's
for
not gonna
her,
just
you
cast
know.
a stranger. I
Of
think that part is
course,
true.
Charlie and Don Lean, for me, working with people I like make me live longer because I could go work and say,
That's
I want to
the
meet them.
part like I don't mind. It's like, hey,
Getting
cast your
weak today
friends. That's
now
cool, but like
because I'm very busy. But
as long as they're
anyways.
interesting characters, I don't really mind.
So the casting is yet to go.
For Fizzant,
And also
good
we
question
need to,
actually. I know OD is
experiment
Unreal.
on new technology,
Don't know about this
but
one.
there's so much more to go. But before that, I need to do OD, and hopefully everyone looks forward to the OD
So OD
and the
is gonna be
Fizzant
before,
new
yeah, that makes sense.
project. So up to here was the update of the future titles that we're working on.
So from here and onwards, I'd like to touch on various
Yeah, this definitely felt more like a
collaboration projects.
shareholders, like we
Please
have to kind of have an event for them and not so much for the fans, I feel. We gotta show this is what we're working on, invest in our company, we're working on some cool shit. We can't just tell you anything about it, but we got stuff going on. We got our hands in a few different cookie jars, we got anime, we got movies. Yoji Shinkawa
完
mentioned.
璧なものはないですね。完璧であろうとするだけで。
But still, it's like, dude, we didn't need to see 95% of this.
ものの見え方も変わるんで。
What is he making cookies now? What's going on?
進んでいくというか、ユーザーの皆さんと一緒にものづくりを完成させていくという、まあ完成はないんですけど、そういう意味では。
技術的なこともどんどん変わっていくんで、20年前、25年前できないことが今できたりとか。
Master Brewer? He's making a beer?
その時
What?
技術者が美味しいっていうお酒がその時の最先端のお酒なのかな。
I don't drink, so this is even less interesting for me.
微生物の生育する環境を整えるのがうちらの仕事になっちゃうんで。
大変ですよね。生き物なんでね。
お酒の価値はいつ作られるんだろう。誰かが口に入れた瞬間、価値が作られる。
あ、これうまいな。自分が言いたいことがそこにあって、そこにエンタメをうまく加工して届ける。まあ多くの人は分からなくてもいいんですけど。
He announced Vizint with Sony CEO and Sony Showcase possibly Decima. I feel the same. This is for investors, publishers, holders. Yeah, they showed 5 seconds of Yoji Shinkawa. He drew a few lines, like just literally just a few scratches for the anime, which is cool. That's cool. But it's like, dude, you showed like 10 seconds of him. The dude is like half your identity. Like the art style, everything, bro. The damn logo.
ディテールこそがこう僕はクリエイティブだと思うので、ものを作って残せば僕は死ぬけど肉体は死ぬけど僕の作ったものはミームとして残っていくので。
Because like you know, this is for investors when they're not even gonna have this in America. This is probably just a Japanese like sake thing. Like they're just gonna have in Japan. You know, it's like wow, dude. This is just an investor thing. Working designer, clothes makers, clocks, random beer factory, beer. Yeah, I mean, it's not for me. This is... What is chat saying
Collaboration between
on the stream?
professionals of creation. So our partner here is
How many views are we at? Only 8K, yeah.
Please welcome Mr. Shimizu Shintaro, Mr. Uchama Tomohiro, Master Brewer, and
I'm surprised IGN is like the partner of the stream. Like, it's just so low stakes in terms of video games. I don't get it. I mean, I do get it, but I also don't get it.
Thank you. So, could you let us know your passions and commitment to this project? So, Shimizu-san, please. Yes, we create sake in Suzuka, Mie Prefecture, the local Zaku. So it's a great honor for me to be able to
I
work
hate being a
together
toxic
with
piece of shit. Like
Kojima-san.
I'm not a
Congratulations on
negative
10
person, but
anniversary.
it's just so corporate that I'm trying to cope right now.
At this milestone, as a collaboration program, our sake was picked for the collaboration, and it's a great honor.
No, here's the thing, Specray. I think that. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing. Specray. He's been promoting this stream for the past like 2 to 3 weeks. Kojima.
But what we're doing,
it's been everywhere.
Well,
so I was expecting at least a trailer, maybe not whole gameplay.
Next to me is
full-length trailer
so
for
in charge
OD.
of production of sake. And when sake
Not physics, because we know that's coming out after.
Master Brewer,
but a full-length trailer for something. Full-length trailer for an anime. Full-length trailer for.
And who does?
The movie, or so, maybe not even the movie. Maybe the anime. Maybe just OD. I feel like OD was the most likely one, and then they still barely showed anything.
And what we do is to set up the best environment for them to create sake, and that's what Master Brewer has been doing all the time.
They got Yoji Shinkawa out here, and he's looking confused as hell.
Collaboration, we can showcase what we are doing.
Can I go back to drawing?
We are very
cool
delighted
shit?
to be able to do so. Thank you. Uchiyama-san, please. So this time, Kojima-san has visited our brewery. And as we are, well, discussing, we share
It's a horrible idea, the game.
values and perspectives.
I wouldn't say it's a horrible idea, but it is very,
commit to very detailed things.
it feels very like
And well,
redundant.
many people on the ground may not
Unless
like
they
it,
make
but
it different
for
enough.
creation,
Because
we need
here's
to
the thing, they showed the
go into
anime, and I'm
details,
like,
Kojima-san
the anime is
referred
like,
this
I mean, they're making it like
taste
Tekken.
in
They're making it
sake,
way
so I
different,
tried
which is
to
like,
give
cool,
my
do your own thing. That's my
100%
thing.
to this
Do
sake.
your own thing.
That's how
So
I
if the
created
Death
this
Stranding movie
title,
is
and I appreciate
really
Kojima-san's
like
view.
unique
So
and still
I
keeps
did
these sort of
all my best for this
weird
second, and this
spiritual
time, yes, we
stuff
made this.
and sci-fi stuff from Death Stranding, I'm
Thank you
okay
very
with that.
much.
Just make it different.
And
Just show us
Zaku
something.
Luden's package and label.
Give me a promotional
is so
poster. Give me
cool.
concept. Like he didn't even show concept art.
Yes. It's the 10th
premise,
anniversary
like,
of
just
Kojima
nothing.
Productions, and let's do a
one-liner.
sake kind of thing. So
He was just saying like, yeah, this movie
same
is
as the
being
game.
made. We don't know what it's
So
about. We don't know who's in it.
completes after someone
We know the
plays
director.
or
He flew out to
drinks.
say nothing. But
So I thought sake is the same. It's entertainment. So the surface, the face of the sake, I had to create a new character, or thought of
by the
creating
way,
a new
this stream was
character, but I
supposed
thought
to end
putting
like
Ludens
3
there
minutes ago, so
will
they're
be
going
good.
overtime.
So if people drinks
the
sake
anime looks very
and
different.
looks at the
I think
package
people are either going to
and
be
have a good
interested or
time,
hate
I think
it.
I will be
I'm just talking about the
delighted.
trailer. I don't know about the anime
And,
itself, but just the trailer. People are either interested
Hideo,
or they're going to hate it.
the tasting you
I think it's
did,
interesting.
and yes, I did all the
Definitely,
tasting.
probably not
And Zaku was
most people's
one
first idea of what a Death Stranding anime would be.
place that I was very interested
Based on
because
the trailer?
they were saying
I'm still
similar
interested
of
just
what
because of how
we say, of
unique
how we
it
create
looks.
things. So I went
The
to their
art style is
brewery,
really cool.
and what was the most interesting part is like they're facing living things, like whether it's a micro or whatever, it's living. So same as us, we're dealing with living fans and people. So I think this collaboration, I learned a lot as well. But this collaboration sake will be great. So I hope everyone will be happy to drink this soon.
And the information is available on the official website of Kojima Productions, and you can buy this from today. So please check this out and buy this sake. So, Shimizu-san, Chiyama-san, Shinka-san, thank you very much for being with us today.
I'm
Please
good.
give them a round of applause. Thank you.
This sake will be very good. Two types, but I hope you select the one that you're interested. And the bottle will be a great collectible as
can you
well
release
because we designed with detail too.
Kojima Kool-Aid or
Some
something? I
announcement
don't
here
drink.
to celebrate the 10th
I'm not buying your
anniversary of
sake.
Kojima
This reminds me of that one
Productions.
photo where
We'll
it's
be
like
holding the special exhibition.
Mario saying, buy my $500
This
console.
is like a Kojima production
And the guy next to him
exhibition,
is like,
kind
no,
of,
Mario.
And will be a lot of archives that
That's
we
me
can
with
kind of
Kojima. It's
show
like, buy my sake.
and the vision of the
No,
future.
Kojima.
Plus, looking back to 10 years. So we hope that, you could go see this exhibition where you'll have a bunch of Kojima production stuff, but make sure you stay tuned for more
Hey, if
information
they still
soon
have that
about
by
this
April next year in
exhibition.
Japan,
Thank you so
maybe
much.
I can check that out, that exhibition.
Okay, let's move over here for the second phase. We're still talking about second phase a little
I
further
stayed up
out
until
than second
12:30
phase.
on a work night for
But
this,
we have
by the
so
way.
much information that we released already, but sorry, we didn't show much. Okay, now we were saying
said we
about
didn't show
the
much.
third phase.
He admitted it.
That we're going to go out of the next, I don't know, using the Kojima production spaceship, going out of our Milky Way even, So I said that there are
I like
currently
his idea
live-action
of
films
space
and
exploration
games,
as a metaphor
and
for
that
his
was
company
all
is making
we created all
beer.
IPs from there. But, of course, we'll continue
really,
doing
dude?
that. But I said, in phase 3, there'll be something totally different.
This
like
is your big
right
announcement?
in between, movies or games with AIs and everything involved. And it'll be something totally new medium. And we're going to have a new IP from that. And also, one more point is that you'll have entertainment more closely tied up your normal life. From here, I can't show you anything because I haven't brought anything today, and I can't show you inside my head. But I've invited so much guests, special guests, who will be the people who will be making the next 10 years of entertainment, of digital entertainment. They will talk about how the future will change in the entertainment world. So we want to do a little panel of the future of entertainment in the next 10 years. And I think all these people could see and foresee the future. The members are great. You will forget everything you saw today because this panel is like so. The guests are great.
Let me say something.
All right, we're just getting there.
I know that people criticize Kojima for being a little bit of like a snake oil like salesman kind of type guy as of recent, where it's like, does this guy even care about games anymore? Like, he's just kind of doing films and shit, and just not even really caring about games that much. I've never felt that. I've never felt that way until this presentation. Like, this isn't changing my mind forever on him, but just this presentation, I'm like, there's definitely an inkling of truth to that.
The special guest today.
I think he cares about games, but it's also like he's doing stuff like this where I'm like,
who have a deep connection to Kojima
do we really need to be showing this? Or at least just don't make a big deal out of it. Just make this like it's a product you're releasing. Advertise this on Twitter, on Instagram. We don't need a public shareholder event. Do that in private. Like, we don't need to see this. This just feels like artificial hype. This is crazy.
So I will hand over to Jeff to moderate this panel.
Thank you so much. Great to see you. Hello, everyone.
His boyfriend is here.
Congratulations on 10
Mr.
years.
Keeley.
We're so proud of you. And great announcements today for OD, Fizzent, and so many other things. But this is something that's going to be really special. As Hideo said, we're going to look far into the future of how games and entertainment are going to converge in an even bigger way, and I know that's part of your vision, Hideo, and we have some very special guests with us, some surprise guests. They're going to join us on stage. Mr. Kojima, before we begin, any thoughts as we lead into this special panel?
Wait, is there still an hour left of this?
Well, we're going to call all these legends that will have all these people up on stage, but, you know, I have to talk about my future, but I want to listen to their future, and hopefully we could connect the next 10, 20 years in the event world. So I want everyone to think at the same time, too.
Exactly. This is really a panel about vision of where entertainment's going to go. And
ends at
I think it's going to be really fascinating.
3:30 p.m.
Welcome our special guest now, Mr. Kojima. Okay, great. All right. Well, our first special guest is someone
this ends in
from
an
Death
hour.
Stranding. He's Tarman, but he's also the director of the legendary Mad Max series. It is such an honor to have him with us live here in person. Please welcome the great George Miller.
This is cool, but I think I'm done after this, guys. I can't. I have work tomorrow. I thought this was going to be way cooler than it was. It's not cool. It's not cool at all. But I like George Miller. I like Tarman. I'll listen to this, and I'll be done.
Great to see you, George.
It's going to suck if he announces something cool after I leave, but I have to go to sleep.
Please welcome the world-renowned Oscar-winning filmmaker who also appeared in Death Stranding as Dead Man, Guillermo del Toro, everyone.
All right. Oh, Frankenstein is coming out. That looks sick. I don't know if he released a trailer for that yet. I need to check that out if it is there. Yeah, my brain is hurting too, dude. Like, I'm really, really tired.
And finally,
I'm getting
the
there.
legendary figure of Japanese animation who has also appeared in Death Stranding. You know him as the pizza chef in Death Stranding 2, Mamoru Oshii-san.
Okay. This like jazz swing song. What is this? He is a legend, though.
Thank you all for joining us. Please have a seat.
That's so awkward. Oh my god.
Well, this is once in a lifetime to have all you guys here for Hideo's anniversary.
Go over there. No,
of course, but
I
also
sit
the
next
theme
to
of this
Jeff.
panel
I
is
sit
the
next to
future
Jeff.
of entertainment, visions from legends. So first of all, I wanted to ask all you guys, what did you think of Hideo's announcements? We got a credit card, we got sake, we got
The credit card is killing me.
A little bit of everything. What are your thoughts? Starting with you, George.
This
What
is
did you
just
think
so
of these announcements?
corporate.
Well, first of all, it didn't stop.
Exactly.
It goes on and on. It's like a massive feast for somebody who, like everyone around, is into consuming.
Even Kojima, like, has he smiled once during this whole thing?
From you.
I don't think he has.
It just goes on and on.
He just looks like
And it's even got sake.
like this the whole time. He's like,
It's just wonderful to look ahead to it and to see where it's going.
there's a little corner smile there.
That's what's so fascinating to me.
I see a little
Guillermo, what are
smirk.
your thoughts?
I was hoping for a diet pill, but he didn't do one.
Okay, there it is.
You know, I'm very excited about OD now because I know how good he is at scaring. You know, we Ito Junji and him and I had a couple of sessions for a game I will not mention, but
PT
he's
mentioned,
so good
but
at
not
it.
really.
And I think he's a master at it.
It's crazy that there's still beef that goes like there's legal beef there. They can't even mention stuff by name.
It's incredible.
Without getting
What's your
like
son?
sued by
What are your thoughts
Konami.
on
That part is pretty
Kojima's
insane.
announcements? Got animation coming too, right?
Yeah, I was surprised about the animation. I wasn't sure you were working on it. I didn't know you were working on so many different
Why
projects.
didn't you ask me? I
It's
direct
good
that stuff.
For you, actually.
I make that stuff.
For me, I think you work 10 times more than I do. And you are reaching so far and so wide, and I'm a bit worried. Personally,
He's worried.
my wish is for Kojima-san to work on something alone, something that is truly by Hideo Kojima. Maybe you can write a novel. Maybe that's something you can think about. In any case, you're making sake. That was a surprise.
That was a really interesting comment, actually. That was really,
I
really
only work maybe
interesting.
3 hours per day.
He said, "Why don't you try making
spend the
something
rest
yourself?"
Of the day just playing Kojima-san's
And not in like
games.
I don't think he meant that in an
I don't know,
insulting
what
way.
should
He
I
was
say?
genuinely like,
What else I can say? I was
what would a
surprised you were
only
working on so many
Kojima
different
product
projects.
look like?
We
He
are
did write a
working
book
in the same
though.
industry, but what a difference.
I heard it was whatever.
I'm 10 years
No, I haven't
so
read it.
older, but when we think about 10 years from now, it would be a quite tough discussion.
Well, I know, Hideo, you're restless about sort of where the industry is
I've
going.
noticed
There's
this
so many
where
ideas in
it's
your head.
there
we
are
wanna
some
talk
like
maybe about
Japanese like
this next phase of entertainment and all you guys
creatives.
have
Like for example,
thoughts
there was a interview with I think it was
Well,
I think it was Shinji
is in the
Mikami.
brink of time.
Hey, what's up,
where it
Tonic?
could change
You didn't miss
with
anything.
Quantum computers,
I'm not even kidding.
AI,
Nothing happened.
And streaming services.
There was like
So the next
1 minute teaser for
5-10
OD
years,
and like
the creators
a
need to
pretty
change
interesting
because the
anime clip,
technology changes,
2
the
minutes long.
environment changes, the
That's really
audience will
it.
change.
You didn't miss anything.
So
but welcome
what
to the
can
stream.
we make in that era? Is
And the
key
poster
question
for
here.
Fizzant, yeah.
Well, that's a big question.
But as I was saying,
but
let
me start with you, Hideo.
There's been some Japanese
question to all of
creatives
you.
who have been very honest about Kojima. Not in like a negative way, but just saying their own opinion without the norm of like the, oh, Kojima's so genius, you never know what he's thinking up there. But they were like Shinji Mikami, for example, he was like kind of teasing the fact that, Kojima, he's a big fan of games. That's all of his games are like that. He made a comment like that in one of the documentaries about Kojima.
Movies, novels,
And then Mamoru
games,
Oshii right there was like, dude, why don't you make something yourself? Not in like an insulting way, but like, what would that look like?
It'll be
A purely
it's not all digital.
Kojima product.
Movies,
Not by like a
music,
team that you're directing, but
books,
what would that look
and
like
also
from
streaming.
you?
And
That was
you'll
just
have
an
everything
interesting
in digital. So the
kind of
audience
trend
could
that I'm
have
seeing.
just one platform, like an iPad or a smartphone, and you could retrieve any kind of entertainment. Everything was all apart before, like novels were paper on books, films and movie, but this will be all merged kind of together. Not as
don't worry,
one,
Tonic. You really didn't miss anything as Spec Ray is saying.
Movie and games in between something medium, or novel and movie in between medium. Something that we never seen before will probably be born, and also AI comes
Although,
in.
now that I have some Kojima fans in the chat, what do y'all think about me making a video on Metal Gear 1? I'm thinking of having a series on my channel where it's the Kojima games I haven't played. So that would be Metal Gear 1 and 2. I feel like the fan demand isn't really there for making a solely Metal Gear video, so I'm thinking doing Metal Gear 1 and 2, kind of talk about my experience, maybe playing them for the first time, because I never played them. Aside from like 5 minutes of Metal Gear 1, like over 10 years ago, then I stopped playing.
From your front of what excites
those games. I haven't played Peace Walker. That's a big one I never played. I went straight from my first Metal Gear Solid. Like Metal Gear Solid. My first Metal Gear is Metal Gear Rising in 2014. Then I was there for the Metal Gear Solid 5 hype. So I was there day one for the Phantom Pain. That was my first Solid game. So I skipped everything I knew about the story. I didn't play Peace Walker, and then after I played 5, a few years after that, I played 1 through 4, but I never played Peace Walker.
Storytelling.
So I'm thinking of doing Metal Gear 1 and 2, Snatcher, Police Knots, never played those, and then Peace Walker. I'm thinking maybe do those games.
And in every one of those arenas.
That won't be for at least like a few months, I want to say, but that's something I've had in the back of my mind of making videos on. I think that could be pretty interesting.
2 years. Now,
and maybe that could lead up to Delta, because I didn't play Delta.
A week or 2 weeks.
I'm kind of
so it's a fantastic and scary.
If I'm being honest, kind of over the whole remake trend, dude.
All those arenas,
I'm kind of over it.
Talking about the ethics of it.
Not a big fan of remakes, personally.
And that's always been.
But I will try to give it a fair shake. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe play it after this hype has kind of died down. Play it maybe next year.
Going way back, I remember.
First Metal Gear game was 2. Got stuck on the tanker because I was playing when I was like 7. Yeah. The thing is,
even though the
that's a good point, because I technically played Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 before 5 came out.
And that is the fun.
Because I got the HD collection on PS3. But if you never played Metal Gear Solid 1 and you go straight to 2 and 3, the controls don't make any sense.
Australia, where I come from,
they're so weird,
there is
right?
A culture that's.
So I feel like if you play Metal Gear Solid games, you have to start with 1 for the controls in the other games to make sense. I don't think they're bad controls, just that they're really like iterating on the first game. So if you like jump in the middle of 1 through 4,
the world.
Not only will the story not make any sense, but also the controls are going to be really like obtuse.
And
that's more so for 2 and 3. I guess 4 is okay.
That's what's happening across all time and space. However deep in the future, whatever future we have, we'll still go through that process. The technology will change. For me, I've enjoyed the ride always. I'm amazed how every one of the films I've made has been influenced by the tools at hand at any moment. So it's exciting. It's also a bit scary, but it's wonderful.
Yeah. Guillermo, building on that idea, story is at the core, of course, of everything. But is the audience gonna? Do you think they will experience?
I also saw Jeff Keighley in person, and I was at South by Southwest. I saw him and Kojima in person, not in the same room together, because Jeff Keighley had a panel at South by Southwest. It was pretty interesting. It was actually about. I think it was like video game hype and when it works and when it doesn't.
It took a little bit for,
and he brought up some pretty good examples. Like one of the first ones was No Man's Sky and the disaster of that launch of the game in 2016.
Surrendering to photography.
I watched part of that panel, and then I got to the Kojima panel early because he was showing the trailer for Death Stranding 2. I got there early so I can get a good seat.
You have prostate exams and you get alarmed.
But Jeff Keighley has talks like this,
we have to find
or at least he did at South by Southwest. It's very like casual.
Is enough to have speed and delivery. And
he gets a lot of shit because of the Game Awards.
Storytelling is about.
But I think he's still pretty insightful on the ongoings on the industry. It's pretty valuable to hear.
We may find it, but the future that I look forward to is when technology, which is a thing of its own, it dictates and is a bit of a tyrannical move forward, is what we experience. No one knew that the biggest change in architecture in all of the world would come from a car, but all our cities transformed from that car. So in my opinion, what we are experiencing, which is wild, crazy, in many ways motivated by industrial and stock desires by big companies.
Is that about AI?
The human spirit on that. And to me, what I'm looking forward in 10 years is sort of finding a way to get the emotion into that.
Is he talking about AI?
There's a very
I've been yapping for a while.
We have as humans with image. And I think a lot of that pack depends on us believing there is something, someone sacrificed or someone suffered for that image behind of that. It's not enough to generate facsimiles of images.
Oh, he's definitely talking about AI. Yeah.
Concerned if we are still going to connect. That's the only thing that we need to take care of, connecting, because that's the function of art is not just to render, and it's not just to make feasible, is to actually express.
While he's talking about this, let me pull something up here.
That's why I was very.
That I think is really
first played it.
Pertinent to what he's talking
First
about.
of all, I saw that I got into the shower with Norman Reedus and was slightly alarmed. But, second, I was incredibly moved by what it was seeking.
What was it? It was
which was connection and frailty, and I love when that happens, especially with Hideo.
Yeah, it was this article by I think it was Gene Park.
Are seeking the basic.
I hate that I can't even read it. Let me go to his Twitter.
Hope for the future is a bit of the past.
Gene Park.
So true. Oshi-san, you've heard thoughts from Hideo, George, and Guillermo.
There was like a really interesting quote that I
How
saw
do you think,
that
the
he
story will
linked
evolve
here.
in the next decade?
Yeah, here it was. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Indeed, this is Kojima's quote from a recent interview that he did with Gene Park for Washington Post. Indeed, movies, novels, music, games, and art are no longer considered special in the way they once were, he said. Even without personal interest or active effort, people can passively enjoy these forms of media as they stream endlessly from the internet. AI's future involvement will likely accelerate this trend. It's true that there are concerns about a future where these once special experiences of the 20th century are merely consumed. However, in that same century, many people could not access these by their own will and were closed off. Now those individuals have more opportunities to engage with them. People can now explore previously forbidden or unknown worlds, ones restricted by country, society, religion, culture, or norms. And then there's basically more of what he was saying. I thought that was really interesting, and I wish that there was more talks like this instead of the weird, just corporate financial stuff at the beginning.
Stories that have not changed much as humans remain human. I think stories will remain unchanged, but the characters that express the stories where I want to pay attention to, of course, the characters fitting for the given time, characters that have that foreshadow the times to come. So I think those are the characters that I need to focus on and shed light on. The story itself, it can be anything. It doesn't matter what the story is. Even a classical story, it's completely fine. But to act the story out, the characters that appear in the story are important. Especially for me, what I do is animation. So the theme.
I'd be interested to hear what Mamoru Oshii thinks of the new Ghost in the Shell
the film industry
anime that's coming
we
up.
don't rely on actors. We need to rely on ourselves and what.
Because that looks like it's more based on the Ghost in the Shell manga than the movies he directed. Because his movies are like their own thing. They're really not based on the manga like that heavily, from at least my understanding.
And how it affects storytelling. since changes are occurring rapidly,
I still need to
even
read
if
the
we go
manga
against
itself.
changes, we cannot. We washed away. And when you try to ride this tide, it's also difficult. But maybe another option is to ignore all those changes happening. Perhaps that's one option for us as human beings. And for people who do not have a real existence, maybe like cyborgs and clones, I'm attracted to these beings. So that's maybe where I'm coming from. But maybe we need to be more aware that we have become these
Bro said he wants his robot waifu.
Since everyone here, I've been saying this
He wants
for
his
over
major.
10 years. We've become more like cyborgs. Everyone is like a cyborg. Everything's connected. We are all connected to something else, and acquiring
Guys, I'm a cyborg
freedom
now. Check this
is going
out.
to be more difficult
In
the
the palm
future.
of my hand.
So maybe
All this
we
technology.
need to think about what to do in that state. So that's something I've been thinking about lately.
Wow. Great insight.
I mean, he is
You
true,
talked
though.
about sort of
He is right.
the positive aspects of this, but also some of the fears, right, of keeping it human, keeping the connection. We always talk vision panels about the great things, but I'm curious for each of you, what do you think is the darkest possibility you see, and what would you do to prevent it? The fear that
Like, this is actually interesting, right? Like, I wish if he was gonna have talks at the beginning, he should have had this. We should have had this way earlier.
Dark? Okay. Well, just as Mr. Oshii said, stories haven't changed from long time ago. The mythology, Japanese folklores, Asian folk tales are quite the same. But I don't see anything from there. It's like the person who tells the story is very...
I actually think this is really interesting.
So these people have changed.
I think this
over
is
the
interesting.
eras.
I just wish that
So
this was
even if
paired
it's the same
with better
story,
announcements.
It
That's the
changes
thing.
according to the storyteller. I mean, like, people who told that story 500 years ago, 100 years ago, today, they live in a different environment and technology. So how that storyteller tells the story will, of course, change. The meaning, the root of the story will never change.
Yeah, I
but
mean,
how
he's right,
the
though, because, I
details
mean,
and how it's
500 years
told
ago, people weren't
is
really thinking too
reliant
much about...
on their background.
There weren't a lot of
for instance,
stories
these
about what
days,
makes us
everyone
human,
has a
right?
smartphone.
Like there wasn't stuff about
everyone
like
is a storyteller.
cyborgs. There wasn't stuff
And
about
everyone can just choose what
you
they
know,
want to tell.
is something really a human if the rest of it is
so
like
you have to look at.
I guess in a
as
really
human being,
just literal example, if something is purely like a cyborg, right?
how
Like
do
what
you
makes it
tell
human?
the
People
basic
weren't really
instincts
telling
of the
stories
human
about
is
it. It was
also
more
the
about
key.
like
And I imagine with
very.
that, you said
It was like
there's
much
so many stories that
more
can be made so quickly, so rapidly. We talk about AI, how quickly things can be generated. and
either
whatnot.
religious or
Is that a
things
a
of
dark
like the
possibility,
natural
George, that there's
world, right?
Too many stories, or we're over. Like,
He's
how does
not
it
wrong
really
in that
matter, right,
in that
when there's
sense.
So much content out there.
Well, it's the paradox or the contradictions. There is no question, first of all, that we are hardwired for story. It's part of, I think it's pre-human. If you look at the instinctual behavior of animals, there is a narrative. But for humans, where there's no question, it's an essential part of how we try to understand the world. Now, with the technology making it available to everybody, the real question is which of the stories which are kind of going to get traction, even if it's within a small group. I mean, one of the great dangers of modern technology and the dissemination of story, it's all narrative, is that, as we know, bubbles are created. And people invest deeply into those belief systems.
Del Toro is locked in right now. Look at him.
Hence we get cults and of all kinds, religious cults, political cults, and so on. That narrative we see played out across time, and it's accelerating. So it comes down to, I mean, I'm already hearing it. I'm picking up the term AI slop. There's so much out there.
We got George Miller
People aren't
knowing about
necessarily
AI slop.
just a small group of friends. what are the stories that have the comprehensive strengths that that work intensely on the human being, as you were saying, and what are the platforms through which they're going to be experienced? It's impossible to tell. It's with it seems to be the case with all technology. Nobody imagined that the internet, when they first worked on it, as a way, as a counter to nuclear.
Yeah, the internet was like an invention by the military.
Was a military
ARPANET.
exercise.
Yeah.
Nobody imagined that we would be doing that today. With the telephone, Alexander Graham Bell was basically trying to figure out how to help people who were deaf. Had no idea that it would become that thing by which we could call each other. So there's no predicting. One of my favorite sayings is from John Lennon: "Life is what happens when you're making other plans." And I think that's been our story. We have no real sense of it, but we must attempt to predict. Otherwise, it'll become chaotic and bewildering, and people will shrivel in their spirit. On the other hand, there is an excitement to it, because I've heard so many filmmakers say, I've been trying to get this story, I'm desperate about this story, but the budget's too high, I've been through all the studios, I can't get the money, too expensive, and now I can do it, because it doesn't cost me.
He keeps dropping
That's
the
wonderful.
earpiece.
I know 4-year-old kids who are asking their mothers to take their dinosaurs and do close-ups and wide shots and cut it together. They're already starting.
They're making dinosaur AMVs with animal by 3 Days Grace.
A girl, a little girl, she's 6 years old, who's the daughter of a friend of mine, is already creating content on YouTube and getting the feedback of response and honing her skills as to how to tell a compelling story. So it's available to everybody. And that's a really healthy thing, because bottom line, Guillermo, it's really the human. What was the term you recover? The human expression, the human, the humanity, and that's the case. That's always been the case across all time.
Man, I wish I wasn't so tired, because I love discussions like this, but it's just so it's so like too little, too late for this part of the presentation. It's just like, dude,
I've spent most of my adult, even from childhood, trying to understand. Most of my adult life, trying to understand how to tell stories, and then when I became a storyteller, it became not only how do I tell stories, but why do I tell stories?
I gotta go to sleep,
and
though.
I think that question will still stay with us. Why do we tell stories?
I can't even say that this was cool.
How is change?
It was an experience.
But
it's happened.
The essence of it, I think,
that's
will always
2
be
hours of my
until
life.
Some of our stories get so chaotic and wild. That
Maybe about 2 minutes of that was pretty cool.
I mean, this
was a cool talk, but again, should have had this earlier.
Guillermo, is there? We talk about all this content that we made.
Poor Mamoru Oshii is just in the corner. He's not even engaged.
There's so much derivative.
Mamoru Oshii is us.
The true original ideas. Do you think they can still sort of sail through and can still?
I think everyone has gone to sleep, so I think I will too.
The other surgeon.
If anyone is still here, thank you all for watching.
90% of everything is shit. And to
He
that
just called everything shit. That's what I thought about 90% of this presentation as well.
I really like it. And
y'all have a good night.
On anything, cars.
Take
clothing,
care. Good day wherever you are in the world. I don't know where you are.
I think that the
Peace.
interesting thing is to take a stance on what we do. I mean, we talk about stories being told at a rapid pace all the time. I think that we have thresholds that we have crossed that we didn't see crossing, meaning whatever is the darkest and